Blanchfield versus Barber. What an epic event of major proportions. What an absolutely blockbuster event. A true banger. What's up? What's up? What's up? Thank you for the 36 months. He's back. I'm back, dude. It's only been a day. Come on. He's back. Thank you for the $2. I'm here. Thank you for the membership. See ya, Kaya. Appreciate the membership, dude. Did you see what Strickland said about you? We're not going to be able to watch fights, are we? I've missed too much. Yeah, I saw Strickland talking about me on Aiden Ross's. Aiden Ross was asking Sean Strickland about me. Which was interesting. Let's go. Thank you. Welcome back. Did you enjoy your break? Such a dead week of nothing. Yeah. I totally forgot there was a card today. LMFAO, you a real one. Thank you, though. Juan, I appreciate it, man. I just didn't do anything. I totally forgot there was a card today. You're a real one for this stream, Guru. Thanks for all the content. No problem, dude. I thought I'd remind everyone that the UFC has a fight card on today. Jesse on Fire has the IQ level equivalent to a hot dog. What's happened recently for that to be a statement made? Finally, please don't leave us. I don't have anything. I bust my ass 10 hours a day. When you're gone, I have nothing. You're better than Dana. All right, all right, all right. Fucking hell, man. Let's go, Levitt. Thank you for the $2. Appreciate you. You guys got to not put that much pressure on me, man. Thank you for the membership. Chad Rose 620. Thank you for the 5 gifted membership, dude. Thank you. Fight's on. Clock isn't. I'm off by 7 seconds. Did you see the Holloway die by the hands of Levitt? I did see that, yes. Jordan Levitt wrangled him. My picks have been bad. It is what it is. I don't care anymore, man. You need to go live yesterday to let chat get its retardation out before the fight's true. He's back, man. I haven't been gone for that long. Guillotine is in here for Dusko. Not quite. He jumped it. Failed it. Zachary Reese on top position. He surfaced from the trough. Siri, play Erica. I donated to MMA Joey's stream saying I'm going to tell my kids this is MMA Guru, and he banned me. Dusko Todorovic really trying this guillotine. And he actually has a really good angle for it here. But Zachary Reese is finding his way out the side. Good job by Zachary Reese to tuck up. Really tough position to be in, though. He can use the cage to kick off, and he does to get his hips back. Dusko's really going for this guillotine. Hell bent on getting this guillotine. Zachary Reese now shooting it into the guillotine even deeper. There you are, you absolute gooch magnet. I heard John won't fight Tim because he wants to wear a gimp suit for his fight kit. And a ball gag for mouth guard, but the UFC said no. I think it's fair that the UFC said no to that, to be fair. You know what I mean? There's got to be some boundaries here. You know? I can't get through all these. Knee to the face from Dusko. He's got a guillotine attempt. 12 months of the easiest beating on my meat ever. Will be pocket watching this stream. Bro's about to make bank. No. What are you going to do when Nina... Good scrambles. I have to get to these after. Great scrambles here. Dusko Todorovic on the side. Back up to their feet. Good look for Zachary Reese to escape that early on. He's got to work here, though, and he lands a good knee to the body. What are you going to do when Nina gives the 9 in to you? For you fucking guys, dude. Yeah, Sean Strickland said I'm just a guy that sort of made a career being a troll and ruining people's lives for a living. Which is interesting. I feel like I've only ruined a few people's lives, Sean Strickland, if you wanted my response to that. It's not the only thing I do. Come on, lad. It's only once a year or so I just gear up to ruin someone's life. You know what I mean? It's not too often. I literally haven't ruined someone's life in months. This guy's acting like I do it every weekend. Who do you think Armin T should fight next? I don't know who he should fight next. The winner of Gamrot Klein, if it's Gamrot, Gamrot should call him out. Probably be the best move to make right now. Zachary Reese looking a little tired here against Dusko Todorovic. Did you just watch that botch from Mitzi Betts? What botch? She said it could go into the second round finish here, which could be good. The fuck happened to his shoulder? My shoulder? I don't know. I saw it on there, though. There's some weird, like, colouring on the shoulder. I don't know what it is, though. It's on both sides. Something from the wash? It's on both sides, right at the seam. It's like a cluster of something, but I don't know what it is. Zachary Reese on bottom position here. Could try an up kick. Lands it a little, but Dusko in on his hips on the ground. Really good for Dusko Todorovic. I'm not going to be wrong again, it seems. Thorguru was arrested for his opinions. I'm still uploading content now and then. If Yair fights for the title, that is shameful. It is shameful. But he's going to, so get used to it. Also, I put my money on O'Malley. Do you think he wins? I have a feeling that O'Malley's going to win the rematch against Merab. Yes, I can't explain it. I can't even make a breakdown if I tried on how I would justify it, but I do have a feeling for some weird reason that he is going to win this fight. Dusko Todorovic looking to do some damage here on Zachary Reese. Out grappling him so far. Zachary Reese does have some arm bars off bottom position. People forget, man. He has an arm bar. Thank you for that, Jack Murphy Byrne. Never go on a hiatus again without our permission. I simply won't allow it. We will riot. We will show you what happens when you try to leave us. All right, calm down. Round 1, Dusko Todorovic. Should we boycott the UFC Noche if Yair gets the shot? I think boycotting it may not be enough of a statement. It's going to have to be somehow... I don't know. But yes, somehow, some kind of revolution needs to happen if Yair gets the shot. Ty for being here, would have done it right about now. I would have done it right about now. Yeah, thanks for that, man. Appreciate it too. For the piggy bank, thank you for the £2. Hope you're not losing motivation, Guru. We need you in this dying hour of the UFC. You see Mincy Betts have a stroke live on camera? No, I didn't see her have a stroke on camera. Someone link me that or send it on Twitter or something. Impression of Khabib asking cousin Umar if he wants to go bowling. And yeah, I'm good, by the way, but... Khabib asking cousin Umar if he wants to go bowling. Umar, hey, let's go bowling, brother. Should I go take a dump? Yes. You could go take a dump if you want. Do not redeem it. Thank you for the $5. Round 2 started. Zachary Reese landed a good left hook to start the round. Do not redeem it. You think the boob job just made Barber miss weight? Good low kick there from Zachary Reese. No, I don't know. Did she get a boob job? Macy Barber, did she actually? She's gone all out. Definitely going with Blanchfield then. Good shots from Zachary Reese. Good step-in hook. Little slow. Very fucking slow. And he needs to get separation here pretty quickly if he wants to do well. But yeah, really good shots early from Zachary Reese at the start of the round. Do not redeem it, sir. Do not redeem it. And they separate. Body kick from Zachary Reese. That's good. Members expect their refund for the month of May. I'm not. Muffin Top. I'm not giving the fucking refund. Muffin Top Macy. Tommy's out of prison and doubled down. Based. What Tommy's out of prison? Right on the seam. Probably semen. Okay. Good stuff of the takedown from Zachary Reese there. Good underhooks. Needs to get damage from this though. A good knee to the body would work. Something. He needs to be winning these exchanges where he's stuffing the takedowns. Good elbow on the inside from Zachary Reese there. That was good. Here's a knee. Not quite. A good knee from Dusko. Thank you, Jack Murphy Byrne. I literally just thought, oh shit, the UFC is tonight. I forgot, but why isn't Guru live though? Probably because it's a shit card, to be fair. Then I got notified straight after. How crazy. It's a crazy turn of events. We're in over-unders here in round 2. But I appear Precisely on time for a nasty Zachary Reese elbow finish in the clinch. Good knee to the body from Zachary Reese. Frames off. He's got the center again. This is better for him. He needs to get off more kicks. Dusko's shooting in again here. Get wide, little bro, lol jokes, but why does it feel like the UFC's dying a very slow death? Undeserved title shot, shit Apex cards. It's very sad, to be honest. Yeah. I don't know why it feels like that, man. It's just fucking lame right now. But it's a shit set of weeks. Oh, good left hand from Zachary Reese again, man. Inside low kick as well. It's a shitty set of weeks, you know what I mean? Once we get back to some good events, I'm sure it'll feel better. I hate Peter Yan versus Marcus McGee, but I knew it was going to happen a while ago, so it is what it is. Thank you for the 2. I don't like it, dude. I don't know why they have a problem with, like, Peter Yan versus Rob Font. It's like a well-known name of bantamweight that's been around the block. He's fought the who's who. But I get it. They want to give Marcus McGee a chance up the rankings. Honestly, in a 3-rounder, I don't mind Marcus McGee's chances winning the fight. In a 5-rounder, I'm going to have to go with Peter Yan because of his experience, and McGee slowed down like crazy against Jonathan Martinez. But yeah. In a 3-rounder, Marcus McGee's really good for the first 2 rounds. Anyone else think this fight between Reese and Todorovic has been sloppy as fuck? It has. Reese just landed again there in the pocket. He's winning the 2nd round so far, but it has been extremely sloppy. Big body kick from Zachary Reese there. Good front kick to the body as well. About time you showed up. Thanks, man. Impression of Joe Rogan watching Ailin Perez twerk. Oh, unbelievable. People forget, man, there can be no true love without sex. Good body kick from Zachary Reese, and he jumps a guillotine himself. Dusko Todorovic gets half guard on top here. Can he work to get the round back for himself here, even though Zachary Reese has been outlanding him a lot? About time you showed up, Piglet. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. What did you think of Chael's video on John? I haven't been watching MMA videos, so I haven't seen it. Thank you for the 5. I'm sure you saw, but what were you... But you were mentioned on the Aiden Ross Astro CLQ and podcast. Thoughts? Astro Klund podcast. Do you mean... And Strickland? Strickland? Is that Strickland? It wasn't a podcast, was it? Don't make me think there's something else that's been going on here. Zachary Reese back up. That's actually pretty big for him this round. He's up to his feet. He won the round definitely now. If he would have stayed on bottom, it would have been worrying if Dusko got off some ground and pound, but he's done most of the work this round. Dusko's working though. Zachary Reese lands a big punch. Another big shot from Zachary Reese and a big knee to the body. Aiden Ross, Astrokland. I'm assuming that means Strickland. I saw, yeah. Aiden Ross asked Sean Strickland what his thoughts were on me on their live stream. And, yeah, man. It was cool. It was cool to see. Strickland just said, you know, he knows about me. I'm an MMA media guy. Edmund actually said I was the media guy. Edmund Shabazian was on there, I guess. But yeah, the chat wouldn't stop asking him to ask me about me, apparently. So, yeah. 1,000 minty bets getting a pink slip. Minus 1,000 minty bets. That's sick. Didn't she say 2nd round finisher? So didn't she just lose that? Merab hasn't rematched someone in the UFC. He has an easy fight style to learn if someone gets another chance. I know. I think Sean could win. I'm retarded, I know. You're going to be on Tim Welch before 316? I don't think so, no. Thank you for the £2. I don't know. I don't think so. Probably not. I was on there quite recently anyway. Round 3. 1-1. Yeah, Merab does have a style that you can figure out how... You need to know it. You know what I'm saying? Waiting for your rage at the Yan matchup. What's happening to the UFC? I don't know, man. I just feel like they're in a rush. Sometimes they're in a rush to get certain fighters booked. Or maybe fighters are just in a rush to get booked at certain times. And I mean, at this point, we're in June. We can wait now for Yan versus Umar in October. Like, it just... If that's what it costs before getting Yan versus some barely ranked opponent, then... I don't know. But I don't mind. I really don't mind Peter Yan versus Marcus McGee. It's a sick fight. I just think it's undeserved as fuck. But so was O'Malley versus Peter Yan at the time that it happened. So sometimes it being the only matchup available does help a certain few fighters. Good takedown defense by Zachary Reese there and a good knee. Sean's going to win because of a good low kick from Zachary Reese because of Merab's toe injury. Yeah, but Merab's always injured though, man. He's permanently injured. Non-stop. Do you ever feel like the UFC's shittest it's ever been? It has been, yeah, man. Thank you for the 5. It's been really bad recently, yeah. I'm trying to enjoy it right now, to be honest with you. Everyone just telling me how shit it is non-stop. Yeah, it is really bad, though. Yeah, it's been bad. At first glance, I thought stream was bullshit versus bullshit fight night, and it would have stuck well too. Good body kick from Zachary Reese there as well. Bullshit versus bullshit. Blanchfield versus Barber. I mean, it is similar, to be fair. There's literally hundreds of Minty Bets tweets. Unreal. She's going off. Ghibli finding Sydney Sweeney's bathwater soap.
Why don't you let me have it? I'm going to use this to hurt me.
Use this to torture me, please. And he separates. Good takedown defense from Zachary Reese again, but he needs to push once he's got the center again. There he goes. Inside low kick. Body kick from Zachary Reese. He's literally adjusting his shorts mid-combo. Impression of El Disgusto asking Jones how it felt to take the Russian guy's 3 inches chihuahuas. How did it feel on the back of that bike? Gene Silva said he's got a fight booked. Good shot there from Dusko Todorovic with a right hand. Gene Silva said he's got a fight booked. Who do you think it is and who do you think wins? I don't know who it is yet, so I don't know who wins. If it's Lerone Murphy, I think he wins. If it's anything based on the matchups that we already know are going down, then it's him versus Diego Lopez. If they are going to do Evloev versus Pico. I just don't know why they would do Volk versus Yair and not do Lopez versus Evloev too. That seems like a massive matchup to make. You look tired and kind of sad, so it's all I'm doing fine, man. Thank you for the 4 months. Rockhold said he'll be looking for you in Tom's corner. When did Rockhold say this? What's gone on with Rockhold? Have I missed that as well? Herb thought was Tim Welch said was bad, wait till Guru. Yeah, Herb thought Tim Welch was bad, wait till I'm in the corner. True. Looks like Dusko's winning this 3rd round so far. Zachary Reese just shot a big effort takedown and didn't get anything from it. Looks like Dusko's landed a few good shots here in the 3rd. I'm not sure, though. Zachary Reese needs to pour it on, though. Someone needs to win the last minute pretty strong here. Good straight left from Zach. Oh, I think Zachary Reese is winning the 3rd. I don't know, though. I might just be looking at the stats. But he has been landing more, right? Low kicks and shit and counter punches. Herb thought Tim Welch was bad. Wait till he sees me. I know it's going to be awful. Slurs will be said. Big knee, Zachary. Throw it. Oh, obviously. Obviously he was going to shoot in, you fool. Farting all day, pooing all night. Crazy stank. True. If Yair gets the shot and Aspinall defends the interim again, we got to fire Dana. We do have to fire Dana, yeah. Best fight card you're looking forward to on the card. Best fight I'm looking forward to on the card. Ooh, good shots here from both of them. Probably the co-main event, Gamrot versus Klein, man. It's actually a pretty sick fight. So, that's what I'm here for. Julian Sanchez, thank you. Got a date tomorrow. How soon should I expect sex? I don't know, man. Best of luck. Why do you think Dana doesn't promote fights anymore? He's old, man. He's probably checked out on his career and doesn't care anymore and still wants to have the position of status and clout enough so he can still hang around with all of his young friends that he's made in the industry. We have these shit weeks every year, not unusual. True. But this year has been pretty bad because even the good weeks haven't been that good. People forget, man. You do not want to be in there. True. Stop leaving. Thank you for the 2. Also, thoughts if Sean does lose to Marab, how do you see him doing if he moves up? If O'Malley moves up to 145, I see him doing quite well. I think he'd do quite well. I think the grapplers would give him just tremendous problems, though. I think he'd be a little bit weak, but yeah. It's my birthday tomorrow. Can I get a Blumpkin? Thank you for the $2. You can't get a Blumpkin, no. Thank you for the 2. Why do you guys call sprinkles hundreds and thousands? Bit weird, innit? We call them sprinkles. They're not called hundreds and thousands. I think that's like the type of sprinkles that we would normally have. So sprinkles are sprinkles. You can get chocolate sprinkles or whatever kind of sprinkles, but hundreds of thousands are like a certain type of a mixture of them. Thank fuck, man. What the fuck? You good? I'm doing fine. Nice to see you, Guru. Genuinely missed you. How long have I been gone for, man? I don't know how long I've been gone for. I don't think I've been on for that long. Thank you for the £10. Mother flipping goo. Thank Valhalla, you're alive, bro. You're the best. Alright, thank you for the $20. Yeah, it is interesting. I've been posting videos, though. You know, I just haven't been streaming. That's all. I don't know how long for, though. Can't remember. Thank you for the $20, Bearded Viking Woodworks. Thank you, Luca Z, for the £10 as well. Should be 2-1 Zachary Reese, but third round could go Dusko. I doubt it, though. Yeah, 2-1 Zachary Reese. There we go. Thank you, Bearded Viking Woodworks, though. Appreciate you. Can you do a whole round as if you were Joe Rogan? No, I'm not doing that one, man. Thank you for the $5, dude. Appreciate you. Thoughts on Wonderboy's next fight? I don't know what Wonderboy's next fight is, but it could be against Carlos Prates. It could be against MVP. It could be against Colby Covington. There's a few selections that you could take. There's a few fights that you could get for sure. Thank you for the $50. Fat, you're alive. Thank you, John Smith, for the $50, dude. I appreciate the 50, man. Thank you. Appreciate that, man. Thank you for the $50. It's a lot of money. Gene Silva in the chat. What's up, Gene Silva? Thoughts on Wonderboy's next fight? I've read it. Inactive Guru, worse than John Jones, get it together. Impression of some poor Dagestani soul thinking it's all fun and games, but never a million years would he expected what's about to happen with him in chat. Shut up, man. Thank you for the $5. True. Very true, yeah. Aiden X MMA Guru. Now, someone was asking me about that before, but I don't think I'll ever do an Aiden Ross collaboration, I'll be honest with you. Never. Even if it was convenient, I just don't think I would ever do that, dude. I just think I'd feel cringe in their presence. So I don't think I'd do it. Thank you for the 5. Had to watch Lorenzo while you were gone. He timed me out for asking what his mum was wearing at his dog's funeral. What a soy mama's boy. All right. Thank you for the $5. Thoughts on Charles Johnson versus Lona Kavanagh? I don't mind the fight. Are these fights that have been made? Have I missed out on a bunch of fight announcements that I need to be updated on? Yes, I do see Lona Kavanagh versus Charles Johnson. That's a pretty big fight. UFC Shanghai. Oh, okay. Lona Kavanagh's got some Chinese in him, I think. So, you know. He had a couple sweet and sour chicken balls this morning. No, he does have some Chinese in him, though. And I think that's probably why they're doing it in China. He probably say some Mandarin gobbledygook as well. Oh, Wonderboy's fighting Gabriel Bonfirm. Oh, nothing makes sense and the whole sport's retarded. Huh. Fair enough. Hey, I just started a channel, All Things Spooky, Real Life Stories, if you like stuff like that. There you go, Mr. Scary. Sounds on brand for your name. Thank you for the £5, Mr. Scary. Thanks. Now Chaos Williams is fighting Andreas Gustafsson. Next week. Or in a month. What's the month this month? What's the 6th? Is it June? Oh, it is next week. Why am I getting angry about that? Who else signed the John Stripped petition? I didn't sign it, but I did authorize quite a few hundred signatures on there. But I haven't put myself on there, you know. I think I'm going to be the last one to topple it over to 1 million, I think. Oh, hang on. Tommy's really going to retire John Jones without fighting him like he said. He is. Gene Silva in the chat. I didn't see him, but I said hello. What's up, Gene Silva? Can't see him. There's too many donors at the moment. They needed a main event for Yan in Abu Dhabi, and McGee was the only one in the top 15 who was available and didn't duck. Sandhagen refused to rematch Yan. Thank you for the $5. They need a main event for Yan in Abu Dhabi, and McGee is the only one. I know. It sucks, but hey, that's what Yan wanted. He wanted a big fight. Strickland said you ruin people's lives as if you're not the reason he won the belt by getting in Izzy's head. Strickland cries whenever he's criticized. No, he's just defending Nina drama, dude. He said I just ruin people's lives for a living and all of this. But I don't know. I do that like once a year. I'll ruin someone's life. It's not like... That's like a big thing for me. You know, most of the time I'm not ruining people's lives. It's just I did it to Nina, so I guess that now there's a problem with it. But there wasn't a problem with it when I did it to Adesanya, was there, Sean? It's all good. I'm still cool with Strickland. I know he's cool with me deep down, but, you know, Nina's there, and let's not let a hoe interrupt the bromance that could be me and Sean Strickland. Come on, guys. Your weight loss is never happening. Thank you for the $3. Let's Oj, Jacoby. Thank you for the 2. This card stinks like farts and fecal fluid constantly pouring through our cheeks. Stinky, stinky farts all night, burning the eyes of onlookers. Impression of Connor so-and-soing the goalkeeper at his soccer game. Hey, you don't have a choice, Louis. Put yourself in the net, yeah? Juka impression clip had me dying last night. It's a good one. It was a good one. That's like my most Cumtown level bit, I think, that I've done. Very similar to that type of vibe. I could almost see it animated. JDM is a harder fight for Islam than Ilya. It is. It is a harder fight for Islam than Ilya. In the fact that Islam ain't going to fucking win it. He's going to get his ass whooped and slept. Thank you, Grey Rex. Thank you for the 2. Why am I still watching this shit-ass fight? Oh, I'm really far behind in donos. Impression of Bryce, Kanye, and Strickland meeting Hitler. So, guys, you know, we just here to unite into one big Hitler and transform. You're back. I used to pray for times like this. Nascimento and Todorovic, bum fucks. You won't be anything. Thank you for the 2. Why did Barber get her chest done? Did Macy Barber really get a tit job? Why have I not been spammed about this? I feel like... What is... I haven't received any pictures. Who else signed the John Stripped petition? Yep. Reese looks like the middleweight of Anthony Smith. No. That is so rude, dude. What the fuck, man? Cancelled my membership because you do nothing for members now. I know. It's fine, man. Just cancel it, I guess. I can't take it 2 weeks or so. Gotta be live every day of my life, right? Covering Canada. Fuck off, mate. Go watch someone else then. Seen Big John's latest video. Even when there's no UFC on, dude. Just gotta go live all the time, man. I'm good, man. Just leave. Seen Big John's latest video? No, I haven't seen Big John's latest video. If you're talking about John Jones, though, I saw this little haircut thing that he did, which is interesting to do. What's a guru day in the life been like? Just been snoozing. Thank you for the 28 Canadian dollars, Shotgun Savior. I appreciate that, man. Last stream was 11 days ago. You had fuel of a tea in you. It was. You're a legend, Rue. Thank you for the 8 months of membership, Tunza. Bruce Buffer in the Apex is wild. UFC all-time low. Damn, Buffer on this card is actually insane now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, it is insane. It's very disrespectful. What do you think about John Jones admitting he is gay just now on IG Live? I didn't see that he had... I don't think he admitted that he was gay on Instagram Live. You're not going to bamboozle me like that. The streams will fill a void in most of our sad lives. I know, but... Just let me have a day or two now and then. Especially when there's no UFC on, dude. I can't... I just... You know... I don't want to get, like, burnt out before the UFC's even back. So I've just not been live. They announced Wonderboy versus Bomb Firm. That's cool. That's a cool fight. I don't like it. I wish there was a better fight for Wonderboy, but... I also see the argument that, you know, they should give him an up-and-coming contender, but I just think there's better up-and-coming contenders to give Wonderboy. So, I don't know what Bomb Firm did to deserve it. If Dustin and Ilya both win, do you think they'll fight? Sure. Thank you for the 5. I could see them looking at that option. Depends what other matchups get made in the meantime. Pogon Phonum. Thank you for the 5 months of membership, dude. Impression of Aspinall supporting Hunt's lawsuit. Yeah, mate. I just fucking hope he gets what he wants from it, mate. I haven't missed you. Cheers to 26 months. Thank you. The Notorious Hunter. Why does YouTube rank pay piggies in chat now? Do they really rank people? Is that what they do? Is that the community thing? Damn, they do. They rank people as what? That's actually pretty interesting. That's interesting. Good to know. So I guess we'll see from now who does the most. It's pretty cool. Damn, another few just chunked in. Hang on a second. Whoa, I'm way far behind. Why am I so far behind in donations? Just want to thank you for all you do, brother. Thank you for the 50 months of membership, JT O'Neill. I appreciate that. Long time support. Probably from the start, I would imagine, JT O'Neill. Thank you. I appreciate the 50 months of membership. What can be added to UFC 318 to make it good outside of the main event? I don't know. I don't know right now. UFC 318. Poirier. What else could be added to that card? I feel like they could add a Volkov fight to the card. Something with Alexander Volkov. A Jared Cannonier versus an Anthony Hernandez fight can be made. Maybe a Roman Dolidze type. I don't know. I don't know what's booked. I don't really know right now. I'm living my absolute best life. 2016 Misha Tate versus Average Joe guy with only 2 months of MMA training. Same exact weight. Who wins and how? 2016 Misha Tate would win that. If they're the same exact weight, that's not the Average Joe kind of guy, is it? Because Misha Tate was about 145. Thank you for the $5, dude. Very pathetic and cowardly of you to not report on the real news of BJ Penn being wrongfully imprisoned for discovering the truth about CIA cloning. I may or may not be making a BJ Penn video in the next fight week. Fart poo, fart poo, fart poo, fart poo, fart poo, fart. I've been stuck listening to Giuliano at a Henty drama while you've been gone. Apparently he likes to get pegged. Don't pull a Lucas Tracy, please. I'll be alright. I'm not going to pull a Lucas Tracy. I'm doing this for XP. I'll be number 1. Alright, sure. The new competition has begun. Who do you have? Nizuchukwu versus Volta Walker? I've got Nizuchukwu. Why has there been essentially zero promo for 316? The UFC doesn't promote fights. They're not a fight promotion. They're a fight platform. How many lady boys do you think John's taken down in Thailand? Oof. How many hasn't he? I reckon there's one left on the loose. Fighting for its life. You can ruin my life, Piggy. Thank you for the 2. Card has been generationally boring. It really has, I know. It's awful. Looking for some big finishes late. Thank you, Bert Vader Ali. Card has been generationally boring. Rosenstruik, silver-bearded head coach Michael Babb just passed away. RIP. Thank you for the £5. People forget, man. That's tough. That's actually pretty sad. RIP. People forget, man. Ali Latifi was a marauder. He was. Ali Latifi was a real marauder. Good kick. Punch combo from Chiasson. Can't believe the middleweight shite we just witnessed. At this rate, Whittaker will be a contender until 2037. Where are the new breed that actually want it? I know. Baralho, Mavov, where are we at? Ali Latifi was a marauder. Strickland is a hypocrite. He's an influencer now, and his moustache is that of a pedo. Alright. I thought he had a quite funny appearance on Adrian Ross's stream, to be fair. You know? He had the whole crew laughing. Yo. How's your Saturday going, Mr. Roo? It's good, man. Really good. Thank you for the 2. Good shot there from Ketlin Vieira on the chin of Macy Chiasson. Guru's live. It's Blumpkin time. Appreciate the 2. I forgot what that was, but I remember we discussed it before I went. Thank you for the 5 gifted. Bearded Viking Woodworks. Appreciate you, man. Really appreciate it. 25. Always appreciate your donos, Bearded Viking Woodworks. Appreciate you, man. Good shot from Ketlin Vieira again. People say they want Volk versus Movzar, but will be asleep during the fight. Can't wait for dominant championship reign for Movzar. Yeah, that's going to be a crazy turn of events, huh? That'd be a sad, sad world if Movzar's the dominant champ of split decision wins. I'm stuck on opiates and Xanax. Wish me good luck to get off them. Good luck, man. This card has me ready to go John Jones on my girl. Alright then. We're going to go gay on her. Thank you for the 2. The dog next door barks every time I train. Should I fight it? I don't think you should fight the dog. Definitely bark back now and again. Wouldn't be that bad. Good body kick from Chiasson, but Vieira outboxing her so far. Landed some good shots there as well. Chiasson just covering here. Not looking like herself. Getting beaten up in the clinch by Ketlin Vieira. Zulal. Good elbow back from Chiasson. John stripped over 150,000 signatures right now. Tired of this shit. Dustin Poirier versus Max over Ilya or Justin Gaethje. Pantoja versus Cara France. Volk versus Yair. Like, what the fuck? Dana's trying to kill the UFC right now. A lot of their decisions are being incredibly retarded, yeah. It's disgusting to me. You could carry an entire pay-per-view in Mexico on Volkanovski versus Evloev and a co-main event of Diego Lopez versus Yair Rodriguez. But they're just retarded and refuse to make logical decisions. And Moreno on the card as well would be enough for Mexico, but they just can't figure it out. Oh. Another chunk come in. Hang on. Watch it confirm Bones is gay. Watch it. I don't know what I'm watching. Good knee to the body from Chiasson. I really love to drain myself deep in Megan O'Leary. Thank you for the $2 Australian, dude. Why do UFC keep having events at Apex? Because they couldn't sell out a fucking arena with this dog shit card of Blanchfield versus Barber. They literally had to remove crowds from the sport to justify the existence of women's MMA. That's what they're doing to keep women in the sport. It's insane that they're doing it, but this is what's going on. Impression of BJ Penn attacking Anthony Smith.
You're just a clone, man.
Get away from me. Love to drain myself deep in Megan O'Leary. Macy She Moneyline. Macy C Moneyline. Jacoby TKO or decision double line. Brahman decision sub double line. Gamrot Moneyline. Macy Barber Moneyline. Put it up, boys. Good luck, man. Thank you for the 28. I was reading a message, though. Wasn't my advice. Best of luck, brother. Long time supporter. Hey, Guru, do you see yourself doing the boxing match? No. I'd love to see you versus MMA. Nah, I'm not fighting some fat retard. Sorry, man. Thank you for the 19 months of membership. I know it's some funny, goofy thing that could be memeable, but no, I don't even want that on my record of life. I fucking sent some fucking fat downy into narcolepsy. I'm alright, man. Thank you for the $1 shorts. Hey, Guru, I hope you're doing well and life is good. I'm doing good, man. Take all the time you need, man. Fuck these cards. Also, Nixon 7 and John said UFC is making the announcement, aka he's getting stripped in September. Intriguing. I guess we'll wait for that announcement to come through. Giuliano Argenti was never my friend. Thank you for that. 13 months. Will the skillet. Death sentence versus Jones in the works for UFC 320. It is. It is in the works. Guru, I go mastering for a few months and you're standing your base in the motherland with 2 goats. What a rise. Tab got up. Have some dollars. Thank you for the $8 Australian, Nicholas Pratt. Enjoy your time. Mastering, I guess. People forget, man. Guru learned his legendary Blumpkin technique from the Down syndrome kid that held him hostage. Very true. I still don't remember what Blumpkin is, but there you go. I was held hostage by a Down syndrome kid. Thank you for the 1 gifted D Home. Good takedown attempt from Chiasson. Doesn't get it, but that was a really good attempt. I don't know how she didn't get it. Isn't it funny? Oh, she's been thrown on her fucking face. Oh, chucked herself on bottom position here. Didn't you love to see it, chat? Whoa. I'm now an uncle, MMA Guru. Baby is healthy, and now I'm watching this UFC card. I have more respect towards women now, at least, but fuck this card. Okay, sunshines and rainbows, you know, peaks and valleys. Thank you for the 5. I appreciate the $5. Bam Bam Sage. Congrats on being an uncle, I guess. Minty Betts lost so much aura. Not as hot now. That's her aura. Thank you for the 2. Fair enough. Here's something for the pain and suffering for watching this card. No problem. Thank you for the $10, man. I appreciate that. CLD's fighting. Oh, by the way, Vieira ended up on top of that exchange. It lasted like 30 seconds. They were stuck in the same position. Thank you for the $10, Chaos Knight. CLD's fucking fighting Anders in the Apex. Jesus Christ. Why? Why would they even make that matchup? Doesn't even make any sense. Fair enough. Anders in the Apex. Probably lose as well. Zulol. Lewis versus Taliesin. Who you got? I've got Taliesin to share, dude. I don't know. Derek Lewis is just whatever. Just pick whatever the fuck you want. We'll see. Coin flip. Imagine Aspinall kills Jones. Lol would be hilarious. I mean, yeah, I guess it would be kind of funny if he died, yeah. Armbar attempt from Chiasson. Getting her legs up here. Doesn't quite get anything. I drive through people to get out of Liverpool. Thank you for the £2. Did you see all that shit going down in Liverpool? Dude, that's a crazy celebration for a win over Darren Stewart, isn't it? Fucking insane, man. All that for a win over Darren Stewart. That's the type of shit that they're putting up parades for at this point. Fucking hell, man. Insane. Is Chiasson shit? Yeah, she's actually alright, and she's probably about to get back up here, but just silly decision at the start of this round. Ended up on bottom now. She's a grinder. I don't know why she ended at 50-50 to start the second round. Let's all simultaneously switch to the plant fight. No. Guru, do you think if I wear a shirt that says I watch Apex cards in public, it'd be aura? You'd probably get some notice from UFC fans, yeah. Thoughts on Giuliano Henty liking up the arse? I'm not updated on this drama. I don't know. I don't know if that's even true or just something you joked about once I'm back. I have seen the video. Oh, wait. Just another few loaded in. Rumors are Noche UFC is being moved to Vegas anyway. Lol. Hilarious. Funny stuff. Really funny. You seen that vid of the guy getting jumped on a train that looks like Dana? I know. I did see that. That would be so funny, I know. But I can't endorse it or encourage it. But that would be funny if it was real. Anyway. Oh, fuck. Olivia and Minty Bets. Oh, yeah. All right. Thoughts on, I've already read it. Reckon you beat the King Charles dog from Insta? Oh, I have seen that, yeah. Well, I don't know. He just got fraud checked, didn't he, recently? So I'm not sure if he's even worth my time anymore. Khabib wouldn't break the top 5 of today's lightweight division. Chandler broke the top 5 of yesterday's lightweight division. So I don't know if Khabib's out of chance, to be honest with you. I reckon he still would beat Poirier. You ever suffer with anxiety or depression? Yeah, but that's normal, isn't it? That's just how you're normally supposed to feel in life. Can we please get an epic rant for the main event like you did for Holm versus Vieira fight? Holm versus Vieira fight? I don't even care. We've still got Vieira in full guard on top here. Nothing's changed the whole round, so I'm going to be wrong with my pick, but I just want this over with. Can't wait for Yair to fluke KO Volk undeservingly. Thank you for the 2. Impression of Dog Whisperer Cesar Milan trying to tame Gene Silva, Cartman style, and... No, you need to stop. The fighting nerds, they want to stop. I don't remember what he did. Speaking of Cheers Dog, Paddy really is a star. They sing his song everywhere he goes. It's impressive. He is. Pimlet is a big star in UFC. I think he's one of the biggest stars right now. He's probably the biggest... I'd say Pimlet's more like known than Adesanya right now. I'd say. In terms of their current influence on the youth. I think Pimlet is more well known right now. They really should make a 20k incentive for entertaining fights, like you said. Wasn't Liverpool mostly, Aziz makes sense. Well, I don't know. Thank you for the $5. I don't think Liverpool is yet. Still got another 10 years, maybe. Thank you for the 5. I know why you were gone. You shouldn't have practiced driving in a big, busy city like Liverpool. Shut up, dude. I'm not the Liverpool driver. Michael Morales is an F word. Okay. Thank you for the $2. OKC in 5. Watching the East Finals is like watching women's MMA. There you go. Thank you for the 5. What a shame, dude. OKC is the team you've got to get behind in these tournaments. Expression of Dana White's announcing a BS title fight and getting jumped at the train station as a result. What? Hey. Whoa. Stop. Hey, yo. I don't know. Some shit like that, man. Impression of Blachowicz. A legendary inbred goblin, you know. Your picks are horrendous. I don't care, man. Don't care. Don't even want to be here. Thank you for the 5. Did you see Big John talk about Jones groping someone before the Machida fight? I didn't see that, no. What feels better, coming out of a bout of sadness or your stomach finally settling after a 5-round poo battle on the toilet? Oof. They're neck and neck, mate. Honestly. Just give funny rant for the main event, just like you do for other women's fights. It's going to be shit anyway, so might as well make it. Yeah, I'll probably just rant about it and hate everything. Thank you for the 5. True. Chiasson back in on this takedown that she got reversed the first time, and she's put herself on bottom position again. Thank you, Moshi Katz, for the $2. Impression of Sean Woodson laying his eggs into his opponent's brain and Rogan calling it a game changer.
He's a game changer. People forget, man. Look what he did to that Predator.
I think he'll get jumped, confronted for cornering Tom. I don't think he's serious about it, but... Nah, I doubt I'll get jumped. UFC should allow sponsors on shorts. They should. No one would have blamed you taking this one off, mate. Enjoy the chat and banter, because the fight's going to suck ass. Yeah. Fuck it, I'm getting paid off of this fucking women's fight. The amount of suffering I am being put through, being forced. Watching Vieira versus Chiasson is actually funny. Hilarious how pathetic it is to watch. I hate life and I hate watching this shit week after week. I'm also you're part of the Make UFC Boring operation, aren't you? I am. Bro sad because he's on the bags now. He's rich. I'm not on the bags. I've never done cocaine. Never will. Thank you for the 2. Imagine Jones jumping you like Khabib did Dennis. All right. Thank you for the 80 pence, Jack Walton. Appreciate you. I don't think he jumped me. Did you see one-handed Paddy McCory, 30-27, an Israeli guy called Faraj, and screamed "Free Palestine" and "fuck you" at the end of the fight? I did see that. He did scream that in his face. Just copying Will Curry's flow, to be honest with you. That's one way of describing it, Korean John, completely dominating the fight. Wow, dude. Vieira's absolutely dominating. Close your eyes and listen to Laura Sanko calling this fight. It's crazy. I know, it's fucking pathetic. I know, it's fucking rank. It is. Maybe log off and get the sound out your box, bud. Thank you for the 2. Nina brainwashed Sean, bro. She did. For a onlooker, your MMA brain is second to none. Thanks, man. My picks are awful at the moment, but I do appreciate it. Thanks. What's your opinion on Paddy Arman Justin convo? I feel like Paddy shouldn't have said anything to Arman, especially since he really wasn't looking to fight Arman. Paddy has been kind of fed fights, to be honest. You can't get fed. We've learned at this point at lightweight, you don't get fed a layup in Justin Gaethje. But now that Pimlet is going to get a matchup against him, I guess you can suddenly be fed a Justin Gaethje matchup. But there you go, I guess. Thank you for the $10. Appreciate the $10. I feel like it should be Pimlet versus Gaethje. I think that's the massive fight that they can make right now. Arman is there as a matchup, and I don't even mind if either of them get Arman instead. But, I mean, I get the UFC wanting Pimlet versus Gaethje as a matchup because that's a massive fight for both of them. It's going to bring a lot of interest to the lightweight division. So, I don't know what's next for Arman, though. Thank you for the 10. What I do know is that he was supposed to fight Gamrot on this card, and if he would have done that, then by the time this card was over, there still wouldn't have been a matchup for Pimlet or Gaethje, so he could have got either of them, or a title shot, but no. He sat on his ass. Who wins in a gay-off between John Jones and Peyton Tabott? John Jones. Impression no one beats him in that. Impression of Dana trying to convince Turkey to let him announce Crawford versus Canelo. Chiasson's got her hands up at the end of the fight. Did she win? Did she somehow win that I'm not aware of? Oh, she was kind of beating up on Vieira for the last 30 seconds. Right, well, she lost though, so who cares? Chose to go to bottom position. Going through it right now and appreciate you, Guru Gay, but true. No problem, man. Appreciate that $2, dude. Dana trying to convince Turkey to let him announce Crawford versus Canelo at a power slap presser to reach more people than every other sport. Trust me, you got to get Bryce Hall in the crowd. That's how you're really going to sell this thing. Thank you for the 2. Check 10250 of the most recent weighing in pod. John, is this the Big John video that you guys wanted me to see? What's the latest one? Is it the one where he shares the antics of John Jones in the UFC? Cheer up, you didn't mean to run over those people. I didn't do it, dude. I'm just so overwhelmed about Darren Till's big win over Darren Stewart. I just couldn't I couldn't resist. Sorry. I don't know the extent of the situation, so I shouldn't really joke about it. There's nothing about that at that time. Thank you for the 8. It's only as bad as you think it is, brother. Impression of Paddy telling men to speak up and fry. Speak up, start talking. Bro, just card his cheeks. It really is, man. It's awful to watch. I hate my life. Can you say Rip Smooth Julio, please? Thank you for the €6. Rip. Oh, wait, I've missed like 10. Hang on. Bros cards cheats. Get some camping gear, go to the Lake District, pitch a tent on top of a mountain, and leave the electronics at home. No, man, I'm good. I need time in my own head right now. Impression of Chandler's kids mad about UFC Apex card. But thank you for the 5, though. It's a decent advice. Yeah, just go sit in the fucking Lake District. Fucking things. I'll probably jump off, mate. Impression of Chandler's kids mad about UFC Apex card. Shit, man, did that what that damn bullshit, man? Gee, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Some shit like that. Hey, Guru, you like Jacoby decision or TKO more? Jacoby by decision. I like more. For sure. You dig? Need to pull up some wine and laxative? No. Don't need you to do that. I feel like Armin is low-key a vicious foe. A vicious foe. Yes, he would. I think like he might stand on guard for the, yeah. Yeah, I feel like Armin is a vicious foe. Maybe. Seeing as he's #1 contender, yeah. Impression of BJ Penn, skeptical of legs and ass. Look at her ass. Look. Bullshit. Look at her fat ass. Can you say Rip Smooth Julio, please? Thank you very much for the €6. There you go, Rip Smooth Julio. You almost suffocate yourself live on stream when Jones beat Gunn. Can't wait to see what you're going to do to yourself when Jones beats Tom live on pay-per-view. Not happening. Have you got anything big in the works? No. Thank you for the £2. Nothing big in the works. Thoughts on TKO forcing shit matchmaking? Not Dana. No idea who's doing it. I just want it to stop and I want to have fun fights again. So, yeah. Zulal. Keep your chin up, Pigger. Thank you very much. Ever thought of just pissing off to Southeast Asia or something? For a few months, you could live like a king with your money. No, because I'll never come back. I'll just stay around. Jones will only appear on the Getting In podcast. True. Hurry, I'm outside and it's coming out how you like. What? Thank you for the 2. Impression of Turkey telling Dana, keep your head up, kid. Hey, keep your head up, kid, you know. Keep your head up, kid. Oh, I've missed a few. John Jones is looking to fight Derek Lewis after hearing he'll get fingered after being KO'd. Aspinall should offer the same to get the fight. What the fuck? All right. Thank you for the 7 months of membership. Is this our boy Jacoby? Not our boy Dustin Jacoby, dude. Our lad. The lad himself. Will you say Chiasson like Carl Weezer again? Chiasson! Is that what you meant? Bad to the bone. Macy Chiasson. Thank you for the 9 months of membership. Interesting. BBB. Bad at fighting to the bone. Jones will only appear on the Getting In podcast. Ever thought of just, I've already read it, keep your, I've already read it, 103.30 trust. I'm there. Nice to see you back. Thank you for the 22 months of membership, dude. No, it's no. There's nothing to do with it again. Ariel gave Massad information confirmed. What up, Guru? Female main event. Joy. I can't wait for this, dude. It's going to be a great one. Commentary just said this dude is a black belt in Muay Thai. You can have there's belt systems in Muay Thai. It's rare, but you can have belt systems in Muay Thai. Especially if you start doing it as a kid. Impression of Tito opening a jar. It's not even rare. You just can have belt systems in Muay Thai, but it's normally from when you're a kid, to be honest with you. A lot of places don't do belt systems. Tito opening a jar. I don't know, just spins around like that. Thank you for the 2. Would you ever do a fan meetup if the UFC goes to the UK again? Probably not, no. Do you ever have Eggo waffles in the UK? No, I don't have Eggo waffles in the UK. You see Orban mention you on the MMA Hour at 55:40? Is this another fake thing, man? I can't keep doing these fake things. Do 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 do. I did think Orban was taking a couple digs at me on the show as well, to be fair. So fuck him, dude. You're thinking too much, bro. It's a double-edged sword. Practice breathing and going into your chest instead of your head. Or sign up for Hustlers University and shut the fuck up. I'm fine. I'm watching the fucking fights. Shit, man. Guru, you're back. Thoughts on Kavanagh versus Charles Johnson? Sick fight. I could see Charles Johnson unironically winning the fight, though. Because he's very good. But I'll probably go with Lona Kavanagh. Are British people still ops to French people? And if so, why don't y'all put some Venom shorts on and solve it? We would, but they don't have a single fucking fighter that's actually French. French people don't have any French people left. So, you know, whatever African they want, if I can compete for them, then maybe we'll put them up against Tom Aspinall or some shit. But there ain't no French people in any kind of sporting world, so... They fell off. How can you have ops when they don't exist? We need you on the show. Me the money pod. Thank you for the $2. Maybe I'll try. Imagine if Stipe's body shots to DC made him throw up gravy instead of TKOing him. That could have happened. he could have thrown up gravy. Yes, DC could have thrown up gravy. Thoughts on John turning down the Aspinall fight because Tom won't allow a safe word clause in the contracts? John turning down the Aspinall fight. No, I need to know he'll stop when I say. Welcome back, John Jones is an F-slur. He is. He really is. Hope all is well, Guru. 11 months. Let's go. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. Thank you for the 11 months. Guru, hope all is well. Missed you. Thanks for streaming UFC Fight Night Gamrot versus Klein. The sneak diss of the main event, dude. Shit, you really went there, man. You really fucking went there. Holy shit. Fuck the BS, what's up with the Tom cornering thing? We going to see that? I don't know. Impression of TJ telling Dana he's just not good enough to promote Canelo Crawford. You just ain't got it in you, kid. You don't have what it takes to book that fight. That's a tough fight to book. Make sure I don't miss the fight actually happening. I don't mind doing Tom cornering thing. I just haven't heard anything about it. It wasn't from just like a random Instagram comment that he did. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm down to be in Tom Aspinall's corner. Obviously, I am. But if he just wants to meme about it, then I'll meme about it with him. But, you know, he probably doesn't really want me in his corner, I wouldn't imagine. There definitely aren't black belts in Muay Thai. There are belt systems in some Muay Thai schools. There are. Thank you for the $2. They're not real. It's not like a real thing. Like, it's hard to tell the value of it, to be honest with you. Competition is really how you tell the value of it. But some Muay Thai places do belt systems. Mine never did, but I know that some do. Thoughts on Yan getting shafted by Baldy? I don't know, man. Fight's on. Yeah, it's a bullshit fight, but he wants to stay active, and Umar don't want it, so there you go. Jacoby on the back foot against Lopez. Your predictions were garbage, bud. Still like you. Thank you for the 2. No problem, dude. Talk like Joe Rogan for a little bit.
People forget, man. Get out of there, Jacoby. You're in Lopez's world now, friend.
Make UFC great again. His baldy lost passion. Or does TKO have his hands tied? It's just media rights deal. Or does UFC just... I don't know if all of this or if all of that. Or does this or does that. I don't know, actually. The product sucks right now. I know it's all a big problem, to be honest with you. TKO could be an issue. But it's all a massive problem, I know. Oh, good jab from Jacoby. Wobbles Lopez. Oh! Let's go, Jacoby! Put that pep on him now. Oh, Jacoby's allergic to finishing on the feet. Always clinches up with his opponent. Just stung Lopez with a jab and wobbled him. But yes, it could... Oh, good uppercut from Jacoby and a good right hook over the top. And another uppercut.
He's working Lopez. You're in his world, friend.
Thank you for 10. Appreciate that, though, Richard Peterson. It could be any of those things. Good shots from Jacoby again, but... Oh, he's getting clipped back, but he lands again. Oh, he wobbled Lopez. Oh, he's teeing off. Oh, down goes Lopez. Ah! Dustin Jacoby, dude. Free endorphins, baby. Endorphins, dude. Positive, happy emotions, dude. We love it. Yeah. Nothing like seeing someone get fucking flatlined to make me happy, dude. I'll tell you that much. Yeah, dude. We're back, dude. Dustin Jacoby. People forget, man.
Jacoby's a marauder.
Would you rather be locked in a room with John or watch an all-female fight card? I don't want to get raped, so I'll take the all-female fight card. I don't. Impression of Paddy addressing the city after the drive-through. Hey, lad, hey. Everybody needs to calm down, lad. It's only a win over Darren Stewart, like. It's only a win over Darren Stewart, lad. Everybody calm down. It was a fucking Misfits win. Is it possible that Dana's brain changed when he took steroids and lost weight? He was based and he was fat as fuck. Okay, maybe, yeah. Thank you for the 5. That is true. Did you see Khabib scare I Show Speed and the CBS crew? I'd love to see Khabib and Speed grapple for charity. That would be good. Thank you for the 5. I didn't see him scare the crew, though, but I saw him and Jamie Redknapp going back and forth. Not Jamie Redknapp. Jamie Carragher. Good job, Dustin, giving this card something. Thank you for the 2. Yes, Dustin Jacoby, dude. People forget, man. Let me give a people forget, man. People forget, man.
Dustin Jacoby.
He's a marauder. Destroys Lopez in 1 round by TKO. The boys love Jacoby some entertainment for once. Yeah, shout out to Jacoby, dude. Jacoby getting paid in his 2nd UFC stint. Have they done like the post-fight shit? So Jacoby's definitely getting a performance bonus there then. So that's fucking huge for Jacoby. Blanchfield has a dad bod. Okay. Fight stopped suspiciously early. He was out cold. Give us an oink, Pigger. Oink. Reyes is a marauder. Is the UFC bad at the moment because there's no heavyweight division? That's also a reason, yeah, it definitely needs a heavyweight division, yeah. Yeah. It's crazy that we have to sort of remind the UFC that we kind of need a heavyweight division, maybe. How can a nobody be minus 400 against another nobody? Who was minus 400 against who? Was Jacoby minus 400? He's not a nobody, dude. This is Dustin Jacoby. He was robbed by Khalil Roundtree. People forget, man. He broke his arm versus Azmat Murzakanov. Next top 10 ranked fighters all for all divisions. Go $2. Okay. Thank you for the 2. Jesus Christ. Lord and Savior. If you have an impression of Jacoby, do an impression of Jacoby apologizing to Lopez for knocking him out.
Hey, man, I'm sorry, man. I feel good, man. Just gotta knock him out, man, for Jesus. Jesus wanted me to knock him out.
Gamrot getting chinned. I don't think so. He could lose, but I doubt it. Oh, he's saying Billy Ray Goff's minus 400 favorite. Yeah, I don't think he should be that big of a favorite, but he should be a favorite. But he shouldn't be that big of a favorite. I don't know if he's that big of a favorite. I thought he was just barely a favorite when I noticed it. Favorite. What, the word favorite one more time? And maybe another word, favorite. Let's go, Jacoby, dude. You think Barber would fancy a shag? No. Don't be silly. Come on, guys. Guru, what were you doing in the sheep Xing chat last Saturday? Did her meat and veggie pie attract you? I don't know who that was, but I was in a few random live chats, but not one of that name that I remember. I was in Mario Rios's live chat. Yeah, I've been lurking in some live chats, but not that one. Blanchfield built like Ben Askren. Nice. Thank you very much for the $2. She is a bit. He said he got robbed by Khalil Roundtree. Based. Yeah. Isn't Jacoby from Louisiana, chat? Or am I making that up? He looks like he's a swamp honky. That's what he looks like. He wanted me to buy swamp honkies. No, he's from Denver, Colorado. Why do I feel like he's from Louisiana secretly? I said Colorado. Man, never mind. Is it close at all? Come Colorado, Swampo. I don't know if it's Swampo. Fucking Swampo. Where's Colorado in comparison? Oh, nowhere near. The foot? Nowhere near, dude. Never mind. I take it back. Breaking news, BJ Penn transported to Arkham Asylum. Shut up, dude. Jesus Christ. The counters he's going to be landing on these goons in there is insane. Jacoby is a legend. He got his second chance on the Contender Series. Now he's one of the most exciting nobodies in the UFC. He's not a nobody, dude. He's Dustin frickin' Jacoby. Episode 577, weighing in podcast, buddy. I don't have the money for your stupidity right now. 103.30. Dude, this is your last chance or you're permanently banned from the channel. Deal. $577 weighing in podcast, buddy. I don't have the money for your stupidity right now. 577. I was on this one. 103.30. John Jones rumbled for doing gay activities backstage at the UFC. I know my next video title, I'll tell you that much, chat. Easy peasy, dude. We're back. John Jones is gay, part 5. Wow, what an interesting story from Big John McCarthy there. You guys know that, chat? Big John McCarthy alleges that John Jones had to be told off by him backstage for performing a sexual act on a training partner in the warm-up in the locker room. Insane. I didn't know about that one, but there's just another bit of information to add to the story. Hope you're doing well, bro. Love the collabs. I hope it's about John Jones and not some other John. Otherwise, I could have been really bamboozled by the donator there. But yeah. It was on the topic of Aspinall Jones and they're saying John a bunch. Thoughts on Blanchfield by sub? I don't mind it. I don't think so. I don't mind it. I miss Anthony Smith fights. True legend. I could see a submission. I could see a TKO throw though. So it's difficult, man. If it's one-sided, it'll be a finish. You know, for Blanchfield, I'd reckon. Only competitive Blanchfield fights go 5. Yeah, I miss Anthony Smith fights. True legend. Yeah, same here, dude. What a true G. Someone explain to John how many ladyboys he could buy for 50 million. That'll get him going. All right. Thank you for the 5. Appreciate that. Billy Ray Goff. Apparently he enjoys my content. Did you guys know about this? He left a comment on a post once saying it's rare to actually hear someone who doesn't compete that knows what they're talking about. But a treasure to listen to them whenever they do. Something like that, so hopefully he wins this for Jerusalem. Hope you're doing well, bro. Love the collabs. Thank you, man. Impression of Kayla Harrison pegging. I hate collabs, dude. I don't know what it is about collaborations, man. The same thing happened to me after the Drickus Duplessis one, dude. I hate it. It's too much. You know? The views are scary, man. I don't like that whole mainstream fucking... It's not scary, but it's just weird. I fucking hate it. It makes me go retarded. Mentally retarded whenever it happens. I mean, how many does the Demetrius Johnson collaboration have now? Has 955,000 views. So it's going to have 1 million views eventually. Fucking, I hate that shit, man. Same thing after the Drickus collab. I just ended up not streaming for like 2 weeks. Thank you for the membership, Mark LM725. Impression of Kayla Harrison pegging Sugar Sean's wife. All right, buddy. Have some of that with your guacamole. I'll give it a 2, some shit like that. Didn't think you were going to stream. I forgot about the card 3 times today after I put it on 3 separate times. Not even going to watch it, just gonna chill with you. Thank you, man. Appreciate the kind words. Thank you for the $5, dude. Thanks. Impression of Connor arguing with Angel Reese. Get on your knees, you mad fucking giant. Mad, what's a word I can say here, Louis? Get on your knees, you mad ogre of a thing. I don't know, some shit. Impression of Marab doing whippets. What even is a whippet? I don't know what a whippet is. Breathing it in like balloons. Everybody, I want to say I'm bleeding out of my nose because nobody check what this is. I just inhale it. What do you think of Lucas Tracy rating Izzy as a B-tier striker amongst fighters like Bilal, Dan Ige, Davey Grant, Hamzat, and Joe Pyfer? He really has a vendetta for Adesanya, doesn't he? But I agree that Adesanya striking ain't all that. But I don't think it's like amongst Dan Ige. It's kind of insane. But I do think that he's pretty overrated. Leave Jones alone. He's just living his zest life. Thank you for the $3 Australian. True. Is it pronounced... Oh, I missed a lot. Is it pronounced like that or is it Jacob? It's probably Jacob, yeah. Ban him now. Juliana Pena's an underrated CTE maxer. Tito 2.0. Dude, there's so many more Tito videos that are so funny. I might have to make another one. I was watching back the original one the other day. Still got crazy views. I'm going to seduce Jones and break his heart. All right. Thank you for the 2. I'll teach him. Ban him. Thank you for the 2. Big John probably joined in. Well, there you go. We're saved. Volk versus Movza. Yeah. Wait, is it really getting down? Volk fighting in San Antonio? Volk fighting in San Antonio? San Antonio, Texas? Volk versus... What's going on? Noche moved to Texas, lol, not Vegas, but I was close. Ah. Well, there you go. No male underdog has won. Every female underdog has. It's a card with females main eventing. Do you understand me, bro? Barber plus 200 is a lock. You're welcome. Best of luck with your betting. Thank you for the 32. I've got Blanchfield, but we'll see. Should Gaethje get the next title shot against the winner of Topuria versus Oliveira? If not, then who should? Yeah, Gaethje can get the next title shot against the winner of Topuria versus Oliveira. No, he fucking can't. Shut the fuck up. Whoever's willing to fight each other out of Gaethje, Pimlet, and Arman can get the next title shot. Whoever doesn't want to fight out of the 3 of them can fuck off. Simple as that. I bestow upon you the F card. I know you sent me that. Yeah, I shout it at John from Tom's Corner. Fair enough. I don't know if that's going to go down a treat universally amongst everyone, but I'm sure they'll have to understand. Scarecrow spraying BJ Penn at Arkham Asylum, which causes him to hallucinate being attacked by 50 of his cloned mums. Terrifying. Do I make a BJ Penn video, chat? I feel like I want to make a BJ Penn video about his insanity and stuff, but we'll see. Thank you for the 5. Breaking news, Jones just molested Chihuahua. Okay. Goff commented strip John Jones under a UFC post. We need a KO. True. This one's for Rob and Elliott. Thank you for the membership for the 5 months. Psylog. You and Kevin Holland collab would be gold. That was supposed to be trying to get set up by DJ at one point, but never ended up happening. UFC Noche moved to San Antonio, Texas. You think it's still Volk Yair too? I fucking hope that it's not, man. I really fucking hope not. I don't know what the co-main event would be if that was the main event. It'd probably be like Moreno versus fucking... I don't even know. Joshua Van, if he gets a win coming up soon. They try and like quickly turn that back around and get that done, but... I don't know, man. Don't give it a 5. Moreno versus Taylor. Fiziev versus Bahamondes. Who wins? I'm going to bet now. Fiziev loses to Bahamondes by TKO. Are you acoustic? You should make test. I should make test. What do you mean? For a woman with a Giga Chad jaw, Juliana Pena ain't bad looking. She's not. She cleans up well with a bit of makeup. I don't think she's that bad, Juliana Pena. She's pretty cute. Thank you for the $20. I appreciate the $20. Thanks. Malone Heart. Really appreciate it, man. You always gift members I haven't been here for a while, so I'm not remembering the regulars as much, but I appreciate you. If you're going to miss weight, just miss it by 3, 4, 5 pounds. Same penalties as missing it by 0.5. There need to be adjusted penalties, I agree. Thank you for the 5. Like, if you miss it by a little amount, you get the pay cut. But if you miss it by the whole, like, multiple pounds, then you're ineligible for, like, a win bonus, maybe. Impression of John Jones talking about the Monkey King. I don't know what to do with that. Monkey, and there's this Monkey King, I guess. You have my permission to stop reading donos. Thanks, man. I needed a break of it. I needed a break, or did you know? I did, I really did. Impression of Jones frustrated that he's on a call with his wife again, having to make up stories about what he's been up to and what he's gonna be up to tonight. Thank you for the $5. Why? Just let me do me. You're getting on my fucking nerves. Some shit like that. Can you wish my friend Jen... I imagine that John Jones talks to his wife like that fucking World of T-shirts guy speaks. Can you wish my friend Jen happy birthday, Jen? Happy birthday, Jen. Jenny. UFC Noche looking like a fight night because different day. Well, there you go. Thank you for the 20 gifted. There you go. As I speak of the man who gifts the members quite often. Thank you for the 20 gifted. Malone Hart. That's a lot, dude. That's a quick hundo right there. I really appreciate you. Thank you for the 20 gifted memberships, man. I really appreciate it, man. It's a lot. And you always do a lot, so I appreciate you. Now, I'm still taking Fiziev. I can't keep taking Fiziev to win fights. I'm done. Well, I realized in hindsight it wasn't about me picking Gaethje to lose because I've actually picked him to win quite a bit. It was more about me picking Fiziev to win that I've done so wrongly so many times. Working instead of watching this card, just tuning in now, was it a good one to skip so far? Jacoby just put hands on someone, but other than that, nothing else has really happened. Impression of Conor vowing to return and slay the alien that is Sean Woodson. Also, Buckley's going to cripple Usman. Conor vowing to return and slay the alien that is Sean Woodson. I'm going to come back and slay that fucking gremlin of a team before he lays some eggs and shoot. You mad fool you. Let's go, Piggy. Sup, brother? What's up? You should breed Caitlin Clark. Imagine those freak kids. All right. What the fuck? Come on now. Thank you for the 2. Do 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 do. Right, it's Billy Ray Goff versus Ramiz Brahimaj. There's a 0.5% chance that we get an MMA guru shout out in the post-fight speech here from Billy Goff. Impression of Jake Hadley cucking Ian Gary. I just wanted to be a part of the fun. Thank you for the $5. Appreciate you. When I grow up, I want to be a gilf fucker. Thank you for the $5. Brooklyn Wren. Beautiful. Right, let's find out what would really happen in Orban Elliott versus Ramiz Brahimaj. That's what we're going to find out here. Guru, have you been bone mashing lately? Bone smashing? No. I know what that is, though, but no, I don't do the shit like that, man. Thank you for the tip. Billy Goff. He's a marauder. People forget, man. Look what Ramiz Brahimaj did to Mickey Gall to put him in this feature fight position. Takedown attempt from Ramiz Brahimaj. Billy Goff defends immediately. Back up to his feet. Not quite, but now he is. You look like if Tun Tun Sahur was a human. Tun 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 Sahur. Alright. Thank you for the membership, Squeegee. I appreciate you. Caitlin Clark actually does look a bit like Tung 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 Sahur. Did you see the first episode of Tough? The Indian guy washing his feet in the communal sink? Did he really do that? Not beating the allegations, man. Oh, Ramiz Brahimaj with the back take here on Billy Goff. But I did see the first episode of Tough, yeah, but I didn't watch all of the moments in it. Brahimaj still on the back of Billy Goff here. Might fall off the top. A little bit higher. Not quite. There you go. Billy Goff back up to his feet.
Why did you redeem it? Why did you redeem it?
And Billy Goff escapes. Big escape early there. They were dry and he had his back. That's pretty tough to escape. So good for him. You haven't streamed for us after we made the press conference amazing. Chat sounding like Schmitty tonight. Yeah, sorry. Thank you. I just couldn't stream. I don't know why. I wasn't even doing anything. You ever watch PBR, the marketing and rider promos blow away UFC, much less the ball promos? They market their animals better than the UFC markets fighters. No, I don't know what PBR is. Thank you for the 5. Impression of Ian Gary running from Buckley. Please don't. I apologize. I was only trying to watch. I don't know. Thank you for the 2. Billy Goff got Brahimaj up against the cage with double unders. Brahimaj pummels to escape. Billy Goff gets it back. Wow, what a riveting fight card it's been so far. You really love to see it. Knee to the body from Ramiz. Who's going to jump this guillotine if Billy Goff gives it? And he doesn't and gets the takedown. And they're back up against the cage again. And he's going to jump another guillotine. People forget, man. He's got it. He's got it in. Oh, he's got it in on Billy Goff. Who's going to go out cold? Oh! Round 1 submission, dude. He would have destroyed Orban Elliott in hindsight. He just kept stuffing his head into guillotines over and over. Until he got choked out by it. But there you go. Terrible picks. I know. Horrible picks so far. What a submission from Ramiz Brahimaj, dude. Ian Gary running from Buckley. I've already read it. If you order extra bacon, how many pieces of bacon should be included in your order? I think 6. 8 minimum. Terrible picks. You just dropped trying to be so smart. I don't know why he just kept shoving his fucking head into... He just kept putting his head into guillotines. I guess there's an idea that like he'll jump it and I'll get the takedown from him jumping the guillotine, but if he's got space, you know, that's tough. Minus 400 favorite. I mean, it is what it is. This is what happens when you give a nobody a minus 400. I mean, there you go. Not the best. Oh, a body cam. From the ref. Copying PFL, are we? Right, how am I going to make this funny? Ramiz Brahimaj chokes Billy Goff out cold in round 1 after Goff was desperate to be guillotined. He really badly wanted to be guillotined, it would seem. That's my takeaway there. Orban Elliott should count his lucky sheep. Blessing in disguise for him to dodge that Ramiz fight for real. He would have been mauled in hindsight. There you go. Ref body cam's cool. Being a hardcore fan is a bad base for MMA predictions. No such thing as MMA math. Fuck this sport. I know. It is what it is, man. Glad you take a break from making out with your family dog to come on stream. All right. Is it just me or that's lost all interest in the UFC? I'm still there I'm just still here out of pure routine. I feel like that as well, but, you know, it is what it is. What we got? How many fights we got to get through? 2. It's Gamrot next. Dustin Jacoby KO. Just how good is Reyes? People forget, man. Dominic Reyes is a marauder. Body cam finna go crazy for Piper's next fight. True. Ref body cam sick. It is. Impression of Ian Gary missing weight for his title shot. Please, I just lost too many liquids, you know. I don't know. Can you wish my brother Don Keed? Yeah, very funny. Ramis just beat Goff on live TV. There you go. Thoughts on reacting to Dan Hooker's 1-minute scraps? Yeah, it's good. I liked the fights. I ended up watching all of them, actually, which is interesting. Thank you for the 3, MMA fan. Impression of Islam's first time watching John Jones' video in Nepal. Brother, this guy, you have to watch this guy, brother. He's very crazy. Very gay person. Gamrot 2+ takedowns, 35+ significant strikes, under plus 7,000. That's pretty good odds. Yeah, I'd say so. Thank you, Buzzkill91. I appreciate the membership, dude. Heard Francis Ngannou was in Liverpool the other day driving through a crowd of people. Apparently mowing down one little girl wasn't enough. Shut up, dude. Watch some DC fights tonight. In his prime, don't think he beats the top 5 heavyweights today. Pretty shit striking defense and constantly stalled on the fence when he didn't get his clinch takedown. Yeah, sometimes, yeah, he did stall a lot on the fence. But he had a really good single collar. He had really good clinch work. I think overall clinch work in MMA is a lot better than it was. So that's where I think he could come unstuck if he got knee to the body a bunch or the head a bunch. But, yeah, DC isn't as good in his prime as people make him out to be. Light heavyweight division's not like this division that fell off in terms of skill. As much as people say it did. Maybe it did a little bit. UFC Noche has moved to San Antonio and not a pay-per-view. Can you also wish my friend happy birthday? Happy birthday, Zach. Ram's Russian name looks Indian, speaks like a YN. That's an Albanian for you. They just announced Noche moved to Texas. I know. Impression of Bryce singing along to his new walkout song. Dun, dun, dun. Ramis has the voice of a Giga Chad. He has got a deep voice, yeah. Brad match with the condom hat. Alright. He's still going off on people believing in you. You see Marab drop Nina on her head. Oh, she's dead? No, I don't know. I haven't seen it. What the fuck was Brahimaj doing against Garimbo and McGee? I have no idea what he was doing out there against the great Court McGee and Temba Garimbo, but we didn't know just what a marauder he really was. Impression of Ian at Watchado Gary trying to get hyped over the Apex card in the corner while his wife and her trainer are practicing BJJ on the bed. I'm trying to get up top about this, but you're being too noisy. I can't get immersed. DC tried to hide his milk dud head with that hat. All right. Thank you for the 2. DC wearing, he's not wearing that kind of hat. Loki trying to, for Diddy, JK, how big it, thoughts on Pacers and OKC NBA Finals? Who's this granny in the crowd? Pacers, OKC. Is that the fucking finals? What a fucking fall off. Who gives a fuck? True or false? DC has a better legacy than Jones. OKC and Pacers as a final is lame, dude. What the fuck? That's like at the end of everything, getting like Armin Oliveira 2 in the title picture at lightweight. True or false? DC has a better legacy than Jones? No. I mean, if you're including Jones's legacy in general, it's better than DC's. But if you want to remove certain things from Jones's legacy and all of the fights, then yes, obviously. Would be pretty silly if, no, but if Jones is in the conversation, he wins the conversation on legacy. Would be pretty silly if Gamrot took an unranked fight to show he's a dog and will fight anyone, then just gets put out. It would be very silly, wouldn't it? It'd be kind of funny, some would say. Islam and Khabib was in a soccer final today. I saw it. Brahimach robbed Calamero's eggshell. There you go. Nice early night after the Gamrot gets KO'd. Fuck that main event. Nice early night after Gamrot gets KO'd. Why are we all rooting against Gamrot here, guys? You guys aren't aware of Mateusz Gamrot's fucking telekinesis? Gus beat DC. Please rewatch it. I don't mind. It's a close fight. 8-second card recap to this point. Let's go. Alice Ardeline, Rayan Dos Santos can't fight at all. Ardeline looked like fucking Roy Jones Jr. Balagiocki and Michael Aswell scrapped it out for 3 straight rounds. Jordan Levitt's gay and got a submission. Alan Nascimento won a decision. Phil Ho got fucking reversed when he got his takedowns and just stayed on bottom position. Other than that, Zachary Reese slugged out a tired-ass win against Dusko. Ketlin Vieira just got top position because Macy Chiasson dived for bottom position. Jacoby slept Lopez because he's a fucking G and people forget, man, he got robbed by Roundtree. Brahimaj, submission win. Billy Ray Goff kept chucking his head into guillotines over and over. Knuckles Cam is going to save the sport someday. Thank you for the 2. Silva said his next fight, he's been calling this person out. Notcha is a fight night now. Movzar is booked. Silva is going to fight Volk, I bet. No, Silva's not getting Volkanovski next. That's not what's happening next. How would Royval do at bantamweight? I think he'd get fucked up. He's just a little bit too frail for bantamweight, but could be an interesting experiment. After Gamrot gets KO'd, can you twerk oiled up? No, I can't do that. Thank you for the £2. The real main event. Time for the main event, dude. Time for the main event of this fight night card. UFC Vegas 107. Gamrot versus Klein. 5 rounds. Main event. I hear afterwards. Gonna provoke 2 bitches to... I don't know what I'm doing. Guru cooking up a tweet. I know. I don't know what to do. Drunk bitches in the crowd to get into a scrap. Thank you for the membership, Quad X's. I appreciate the membership. Notcha needs a main event. It has to be Yair versus Lopez. No, it can be Volkanovski versus Evloev with a co-main event. Oh, is it a fight night card? It could be a fight night card. I guess we'll see. They might do Australia in September, which is a crazy quick turnaround for JDM, right? I don't like that. What do I think of O'Malley at featherweight? I think he'd do well at featherweight. I just would worry about someone who can switch up the grappling against him. But I think he'd beat up on fucking Brian Ortega, and I think he'd beat Dan Ige and school him. You know what I mean? So I think he would do well against certain matchups, like, but I just worry about him against some of the grapplers. Gamrot looks like a mouse. I like mice. Gamrot is really, really underrated, but at the same time, I hate watching him shoot the second he faces adversity. True. At KSW or whatever, he genuinely had entertaining striking fights. Dude, he used to fuck people up in KSW. Get mount, beat the shit out of him. He was a very fun fighter to watch. Thank you for the 20, but that's competition, isn't it? He's just way above that level of competition. Thank you for the gifted membership, Soapy. Thank you. Bahamondes about to wreck Fiziev in his hometown. Tried it in my hometown. See how far you make it through Baku. Tried it in Azerbaijan. See how far. Fighters take time off to train. This one got cups. True. Very true. Oh my god, that's when Shane Young was grabbing Ludovic Klein by his dick during the stoppage. You guys just see that on TV? Fighters take time off. I've already read it. You seen the new Marab vid? Gonna climb you like a pole. No, I haven't seen that video. Is it on Live Leak? I keep expecting the next Marab video to be on Live Leak, and it's just him getting hit by a train. DC is the ultimate marauder, only he knows he beats Jones in a rematch. Lots of cope lately. He is the ultimate marauder, he is. But he's got to play his cards, you know. He can't be seen to just trash Jones completely. He's got to be nice about him. Otherwise, he won't have his job. The Russians stripped John Jones of his pants belt. There you go. Plant getting punched up as a minus 3,500 favorite right now. Sadly, not our boy Caleb Plant. Oh, dear. Sean versus Yair at 145. Who you got? I got Sean. People forget, man. Ludovic Klein, he's a fast twitch muscle fiber marauder. Caleb Plant getting cooked. Ooh. Fuck Gamrot for celebrating after the Fiziev leg break. But he did that to Fiziev, though. And yes or no, chat, Gamrot was already mid-fraud check of Fiziev in that fight. Ain't no way Fiziev would have been able to keep going at that pace of takedown defense in that fight, dude. So say what you want about the Gamrot-Fiziev fight. Gamrot was literally in the middle of fraud checking him. And it would have happened badly. If he didn't like have his leg blow out, he would have been mauled in the later rounds of that fight. You could just sense it coming. Let's go, Gamrot. Let's go. Legendary Polish Boar. Did you hear Spanion's kebab shop got firebombed in Sydney? You cuz. I don't give a fucking catchphrase. Don't say his catchphrase after horrific news that has to do with him. Sorry, there you go. You made me laugh. There you go. Did you hear Spanion's kebab shop got firebombed in Sydney? You guys, I didn't see it. No. Hey, Guru Blanchfield is from Let's Hoge, guys. That's sad to hear. Hey, Guru Blanchfield is from my hometown. I hope she wins. Do you think she wins this fight? No. I do think she wins. I think she beats Macy Barber, yes. Gamrot looks like an overconfident yet cunning squirrel main character. About his rodent features in a Pixar movie who has to check his ego to save the day. Yes. Very true. Do you need to check his ego? Overconfident yet cunning squirrel main character. I feel like he needs to find his confidence to save the day. Let's go, Gamrot. Let's go. Hey, Guru, I want to know, we make jokes about your wrong picks. Just know always fuck with you and love you no matter what you get wrong. You're real as fuck and oily as fuck. Low-key would hit, but all right. Thank you for the $10, dude. Appreciate it, 10. The Oarman. Didn't need to say all that, brother. DDP winning at 319. I'll be there. We all will. Marab did an interview. Said he'd kiss Sean again. Incoming disqualification. Shout out to Buckley. Impression of Ghibli Stereo Love. Ghibli Stereo Love.
Oh, I want to love you in stereo.
I don't know what stereo love is. Stereo hearts?
My pizza smelly. They very stinky, don't get close. And these pizza meant for you. Oh. Make me a sewage pipe.
Tell my friend Fab LeBron loves Diddy parties. LeBron loves Diddy parties. He actually went to Diddy parties and dressed up in a maid's costume, in a women's maid costume, to tell the world on social media how much he loves Diddy parties. That is true. My friend hasn't heard you do the Bilal song chant thing, and I can't find it, so real quick, please. Bilal, Bilal, la, 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 Bilal, Bilal, Bilal. Please forget, man. People forget, man. Meerschaert is the first guy to not be taken down by Khamzat. True. He had him scared. He had fucking Chimaev shit scared of him. That's what happened in that fight. How are your picks? Fucking awful. I've got like 3 correct. 2, actually. No, 3. I did get Balaji. I don't know if I picked it, though, because I haven't been live, have I? Yeah, whatever. I was going to actually tweet before the card that I've got Balaji, by the way. But I didn't want to do it because then people would say, like, oh, you can tweet about it, but you're not live right now. Mateusz Gamrot versus Ludovic Klein. Here we go. It's going to be a marauding fight.
Let's go, Poland! Kurwa, let's go!
Wait a minute, does O'Malley beat Silva at featherweight? He schools him and finishes him in a round. With a wheel kick. Gene Silva tries to aura farm and Sean O'Malley activates the Doppler effect. And becomes multiple versions of Sean O'Malley. That's how fast he is. Is that the Doppler effect? My whole UFC is just Guru. Nice. Thanks, man. Is closeted homosexuality the best base for MMA? It might be, but I feel like exposed closeted homosexuality might be the best base for MMA because Jones has been finishing people since. Thank you for the 2. Here we go. Round 1. Oh! Nothing happened. Gamrot versus Klein.
People forget, man. Gamrot's a marauder.
Looking for that right hook early. GM3 would have gotten his wrestling trophy robbed by Rat. He would have. Inside low kick from Gamrot.
People forget, man. He's a big lightweight.
Just landed another right hook there. Nothing big, but he's throwing stuff. Very upright is Gamrot here. A lot of level change feints. Klein looking for his left hand on the back foot. Just got hit with another inside low kick. Gamrot's got to get the shot off early, I think. Within this first minute, he needs that shot. He needs to get the grappling sequences going. He's waiting for whatever's up the middle. He just waited for it then. Klein went for a front kick. Gamrot looking big as I said he would. Big ass lightweight, man. Walking Klein down. On the feet. I always feel bad for that chat, don't you? Imagine how gay it is to, like, respond to whatever the opponent is doing. Oh! Gamrot nearly got caught then. He didn't get caught, though. I just went, oh! Got caught behind the back of the head there, but nothing big. Single leg for Gamrot here. Shoots in again, re-enters on the takedown. Going to be able to hook this leg of Ludovic Klein. He's got it. He's got to the hips of Klein here. Gets his hands together. Here we go. This is big for Gamrot in the first round. Gamrot by disgustingly boring 29-28. I mean, this is a good start for him to get this takedown off. Drags the arm down of Klein, gets the body lock here. Knee to the thigh from Gamrot. Ow! Another knee to the thigh from Gamrot. Ow! Another knee to the thigh from Gamrot as well. Ow! He needed it 3 times there. He's going to separate here, though. He hasn't got his hands together. But Klein almost looked like he was pinning Gamrot's hand to the cage there. But Gamrot's got wrist control back. If you lose to Nate the Train, then you lose to Gamrot. If you get out-grappled and submitted by Nate the Train, then yeah. But, you know, thank you for the 2. Good punches from Mateusz Gamrot. Kicks out the leg of Klein again. Dragging down Klein here in round 1. This is so bad for Klein on his knees. Thank you for the membership, Jay. I appreciate the membership, dude. Drags down Klein again. Ow! Knees to the back from Gamrot here. He need the back of Klein there again. Short time, but he's still got wrist control here. Looks like... Oh, he's dragged him down again. He's going for the back. Ah! He's going for the back on Todorovic Klein. Got to try and make it fun for myself, you know. Looking for the hooks. Doesn't get them, but he has a good seatbelt grip here over Todorovic Klein. Stop. Okay, I'll stop. Sorry. He's on his back. It's 4 a.m. Isn't this amazing? I love it. Just fight nights with the boys. I'm going to kill myself. Fight nights with the boys. Thank you for the 10, dude. Gotta love it, dude. Fight nights with the boys. Oh! Gamrot's actually got the neck. No, he doesn't. Looked like he had it then. He's dragging Klein around like a bitch. Get him, Gamrot. Yeah. Drag him around, dude. Drag him a little bit, dude. Drag him or something, Gamrot. Drag this fucking mouse around, dude. Big thank yous for my spankies. Thank you for the $2. Thank you for blessing us with this Rogan commentary. Yeah, thank you for the $2, dude. Chaotic first round. Absolute chaos in round 1 of Gamrot versus Klein. Hard to see through the blood soaked screen. There we go. Oh, I forgot you guys are charging up. You woke up my roommate with the... Oh! Unbelievable. There's one more at 5 a.m. for you. I know, dude. It's a big one. Round 2. Here we go, dude. Klein could change it round. First dono ever to the great guru. Thank you, Topher. I appreciate you. Gamrot on the single leg again. And he's got Klein down in round 2. Oh! He's got him down again. It's going to be a Gamrot clinic. It's going to be a Gamrot clinic. Here in round 2. Half guard on top for Gamrot. 4th most takedowns in UFC lightweight history. Dude, Gamrot's coming for the top spot there. Thank you for blessing us with this Rogan commentary. Thanks, man. Klein arching that lower back a little too much. Okay. Main event going all 25 minutes too, huh? Yes. First owner ever. Thank you very much, Tropher. Or Topher. Do you think Giles fell and hit his head on the same bit as Duron Win? Perhaps, yes. Is that what happened? Am I missing out some Some Trevin Giles information here. Was another fight supposed to be on the card? Oh yeah, he's supposed to fight Gustafsson, wasn't he? Thank you for the 5. Damn, dude. The PI stairs take another body. Gamrot on top here, full guard still, just laying there. Landing some punches here and there. You woke up my roommate. Unbelievable. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. That's in this. Is in ladies and gentlemen. Alright. That's all, folks. Good shot from Gamrot of ground and pound. Get out of there. You do not want to be in the Apex crowd. This crazy open up the pit. I know. Second make commentary as sus as you can. Gamrot's fucking raping him. I don't know how to make it susser than that. Impression of Aspinall arguing with Pimlet over the last pack of Pokemon cards on a shelf. Yeah, mate, they're fucking mine, mate. They're fire red. I want to open them. Lad, I swear to God, lad, they're mine, lad. Gamrot still in full guard on top here against Klein. Just working away. Thank you, Chandler Gutierrez, for the gifted membership. Thank fuck the judges gave Dan Hooker the W. Chat, people forget, man. Dan Hooker robbed Gamrot. He robbed him. Gamrot would have beaten Makachev. That's why they gave the short notice opportunity to Moicano instead of him. Because they knew Gamrot would have toppled the scene from the top. Will Jones versus Aspinall become the next Ferguson Khabib? No, because it's never actually been signed. If it had been booked 5 times and just didn't end up happening for whatever reason, then maybe. But both parties in Khabib Ferguson actually wanted the fight at different points. Do they make women's main events because they are guaranteed to go 5 rounds? Yes. That could be a good sneaky loophole for them. Can you mix in some Anik and DC? Oh, no. Just let me phone this one in. It's out. It's over. Klein freed his leg. Yes. People forget, man. Keep an eye on that eye of Klein. He's got a nasty cut under the eye. It's nearly bleeding. Very close to bleeding. Your Jones impressions are literally Carl Anthony Towns. Oh, is that the fucking gay basketball player? And with all of that, what does he say? And with all of that... Whoa! Gamrot! Gamrot's breaking the system! Gamrot is breaking the system! He's mocking Klein into an ad break. Oh! Gamrot actually fucking mogging Klein. Changing the timer continuum. And actually twerking in the second round there. As he forces it to go to ad break. Before the round's even over. Is the round over or is it? No, we're back. We're back after the ad break in the Gamrot fight. Head kick from Gamrot. Ow! They actually played an advert in the middle of the Gamrot fight. You wouldn't believe it. We're back. I'm watching again. Gamrot on the feet. 20 seconds. This is Klein's window. This is his big opportunity. He's looking for his kicks. He's got 10 seconds to make something big happen in the second. Or he's going to need a finish in the third. Alright, round 2 is Gamrot as well. Gamrot just exhilarating to watch, man. He looks tired, though. Gamrot looks tired in this third round. And after all that... Yeah, that's what he says. Like Carl Anthony Towns. Carl Anthony Downs. Stand him up and take a point from Klein. Yes, true. Just logged out, go back. Got back on YouTube. AI literally resumed your comments saying the fight is described as a bloodbath. It is. This isn't safe for television. I don't like Dan Hooker, but I legit think he beat Gamrot. Yeah, he could have won on damage. I'm sorry about your nosebleeds, Guru. Okay. People forget, man. Jai Herbert was the first to do this against Klein. He laid the blueprint, man. He did. Jai Herbert, he put on a grappling clinic. Oh, he's crying. He's not. Get these Europeans out of the UFC. No. Gamrot standing on guard for the... All right. South African donator. Wants the Europeans out, does he? Well, dude. If you get the Europeans out of the UFC, who's going to do all the farming for you? Come on. Anyway, round 3. Citrus Bingus. Appreciate that. Gamrot is standing on guard for thee. He is. He landed a good combo there as well. Does it not piss you off that Benoit Saint-Denis wants Gaethje? Oh! Head kick from Gamrot just landed there on Klein, to be fair. And he shoots in. He doesn't get it, though. Here's the choke attempt from Klein.
He hasn't got it. Gamrot's on him. Good knee from Gamrot.
Shooting again, Gamrot. You'll never see it coming. Ooh. They need to put this OP cunt Gamrot in a room that stops his powers like they did with Magneto and X-Men. Yeah, true. There's just no singular podiums that you can get a single leg on. He'll ankle pick steel bars off of their hinges. Good kick to the body from Klein. My Wi-Fi is terrible, so I missed your last dono. My friends with Nathan Adams, Jordan Adams. Alright, shut up, dude, with this shit every fucking time. Thank you for the 10. Good jab from Gamrot. Oh, Gamrot shot into a knee. It happened.
It finally happened.
But he's good. And he's on this single leg.
People forget, man. He's got to watch this fucking Darce choke now. He does. Oh, they're up.
They stopped grappling for a second. Oh, Gamrot nearly got head kicked there. Right hook from Gamrot lands. Hook is so well rounded. He is actually, yeah, takedown defense wise. Good jab from Gamrot. We're in the clinch. Hold on now. Klein's getting some momentum. Good jab from Gamrot. Kick to the body from Klein. And another one. Do you think RDR can tard his way through Whitaker? No. Good right hook from Gamrot there. Yes, he can. He will. Good jab from Gamrot again. Another jab from Gamrot. Mayweather Gamrot era. Another jab from Gamrot. Like a piston.
Blocks the head kick. Good jab. And he's moving like a prime Pereira out there. Oh!
Good right hand from Gamrot.
He's on him. Oh! Good counter hook and a jab.
Good body kick from Klein again, by the way. He's landed a lot of body kicks this round. Oh, don't throw that uppercut, Gamrot. Good jab. Another jab from Gamrot. Go on, Gamrot. Shoot again, brother. We know it. We know you want it, Gamrot. Shoot again, brother. Come on. Do it. Do the takedown attempt again. Do it. Oh, he's just peppering him up with his striking now. He's just showing him levels. Oh, he got cracked again. Oh, he fired back. Gamrot's firing back. Oh, my God. He's nearly going to get KO'd with a head kick soon. Why does everyone hate when they go to the ground? They still go at it with the ground and pound. It's just when you expect it to happen and it starts happening, you start going, oh, here we go. You know? Oh, he's on a single leg as Gamrot. Oh, he got dunked on his head. But he stayed on top position.
It's over.
It's over. Gamrot shows levels. Gamrot shows levels at lightweight, dude. Gamrot blocking kicks to the arm with his head. Like you. True, dude. Thank you for the $2. An absolute vintage performance by Gamrot. He's looking for the back. This is where legend... This is how you get yourself a title shot. This is... Chat, yes or no? This is how you set yourself apart from the pack for a title shot. In the time right now at lightweight where you've got Arman, you've got Pimlet, you've got Gaethje, this is what sets you apart from the rest. To get that title shot at lightweight, guaranteed. You know? I mean, look at the way he's controlling him here in the third. This is the type of shit that sets you way apart. Oh, big elbows from Gamrot.
Get out of there. He's pouring it on. Oh, he's breaking him.
He actually was breaking him there at the end. He probably would have finished him if given another minute. Gamrot gets it done against Ludwig Klein, dude. Shows the levels of MMA right there. Told you. Impression of hardcore fans glazing this fight. I just did it for 15 minutes. What'd I tell you about Gamrot, dude? Stop fucking counting out Gamrot. How dare anyone pick against the great Mateusz Gamrot in his fight with Ludwig Klein? Gamrot showed MMA levels doing Gamrot things. People forget, man. Gamrot used to wrestle cats. He did. Hard to blame the UFC when this is how everyone wants to fight now. Zero risk taking and zero finishing. I mean, the fucking card is awful so far, but it is what it is. I just said that Gamrot should get a title shot because he dominated Todorovic. That was a great end to a card. Good night, y'all. No, this one's going to be crazy. The main event being a piss break is crazy work. It is. Wait, let me listen to the comment. The main event post-fight speech from Gamrot. Does Erin at minus 285 have no value, or are you very confident she wins? I think she wins, but I don't know about that value on that. Thank you for the 8 months of membership. Is no one else even covering this event right now? It ain't a Gamrot fight without him getting chin checked at least once, first round. Yeah, he got like jabbed, didn't he? And he kind of went, oh, but he was fine, I think. How do you think of a timeline of McGregor never fighting Floyd and fighting Khabib right after Alvarez would go? Does he beat Khabib in that timeline? He does. If it's before the Khabib Ally Quinta fight, he probably would have won. Hardcore F slurs weasels will say Gamrot's the dark horse of the division, guys. He is. Why did he call out Benoit? What a silly mention to give. He should have called out Arman in a rematch. Paul Hughes versus Gamrot. Who wins? Gamrot wins. Thank you for the 2. Probably wins. I hate this whole wrestling thing. Thank you for the $5. Appreciate you. Called out Pimlet. Called out a whole bunch. How did your prediction vid for this card get 100k views? I don't know. I actually don't know how they get views like that, to be honest with you. It's crazy. This guy gets pegged by Tatiana Suarez. That's crazy. That post-fight highlight went crazy, dude. Gamrot's insane. Gamrot would absolutely chat. Yes or no? Gamrot mauls Justin Gaethje. Let's just be real. Mauls Justin Gaethje. Absolutely fucking mauls him. Gamrot is Marab Yap maxing. It's better for cardio. Gamrot versus Money Moik next after he TKOs Dariush. No! Gamrot versus Todorovic 2. Book it. whip. Do 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 do. Shout out from the USA, man. You were funny. Blanchfield or Barber? I've got Blanchfield winning against Macy Barber, I reckon. What about Aspinall slowly turning into Bully Tom? It's happening, dude. It finally is happening, yes. One day with Craig Jones, and this is how he's plummeted. This is how his moral compass has sank. You know? Impression of DC giving his keys to win for Gamrot. Oh, whoop-de-doo now. I gotta make sure you go for the takedown now. Whoop-de-doo now. Devastating elbows to armpit and full guard. I know, dude. Gamrot's a marauder. Impression of Gamrot thinking DC is Rogan in blackface. Gulliver, what's up, Rogan? How's it going, man? No. He called out Paddy. He did. But that was a wasted call out. Nate Ray. Thank you for the membership, dude. Is $300 on Blanchfield decision only at -300? Good. Sure. Thank you for the 2. I don't know about that. No, it's not good. Are you going to get one of those Aspinall champion hoodies he just dropped or what? Probably not. Thank you for the 5. I'll be real. Probably not. Honestly, stopped watching UFC, but had to come back to see how shit this card was. Thanks for keeping it fun, Guru. No problem, dude. The UFC is well and truly back. Second grader with 2 jiu-jitsu classes, mauls Gaethje. I could see it. Thank you for the 2. Do you think me and Erin could be related? Erin Blanchfield? What do you mean by that? Just on looks, or is she Scottish? What's the meme? Maybe. I don't know. What do you mean? Blanchfield by Scissor. All right. Thank you for the $2. Guru, take an MMA fight. My dad made Alex Pereira's walkout song. I'll have him make you something. I'm good, man. Looks? All right, fair enough. Big old hooter of a nose, have you? I don't think you had a Walder Frey nose. She looks like she could be related to Walder Frey. What was the last card worse than this? I don't even know, man. I don't remember a card that's been as dull as this one. These are 2 tough cookies, man. True. Thank you for the $2. These are 2 tough mama jammers. I bet you that gets mentioned maybe once. Walder Frey. Let me do some Blanchfield memes. Walder Frey memes here. Do. I'll find another. Thank you for the 2. Please go live at 10 a.m. USA Central tomorrow. I drive. No, I'm good. Maybe, but I don't know. Gamrot is the line between boring, fun wrestling. He's technical on the feet and lands. He just can't hurt an Indian on the feet. I'm sure he could hurt an Indian, but I know what you were going for, yeah. I'm sure he could wobble an Indian guy, but... Macy Barber's not walking out to the fight. cinema. She's not walking out. Hold on. Come on. Don't walk out. Please, for the love of God, don't walk out. Hold on. Macy Barber is... Apparently they were waiting for her to walk out. It's apparently not time. Hold on. Hold on now. He is fun, yeah. Only one way to save UFC 100 gorillas versus Ian Gary. Winner gets his wife. All right. I'd rather watch you shadow box than this lame-ass main event. Let me oil you up, little bro. Bedtime cop Poirier impression. Dude. Hey, come on, dude, man. Come on, dude. Thank you for the 2. Did ever sparking these girls save women's MMA? It does. I remember training with Gamrot. I don't talk about what happens in sparring, but I would always get the better of him and dropped him countless times. All right. Vegas 105 is still the worst card this year. Hold on, dude. Impression of Goddard calling off the main event. No, it's over. People have got to sleep. They're going to cancel it? No effing way. They're going to cancel it, I think, yeah. Erin not letting her across the Riverlands right now. No, true. Thank God. Thank you for the 5. Impression of Goddard calling the main event. I've already read it. Are we actually going to see Dana take accountability for putting out some bullshit? I don't know. Main event finished by period cramps. No. This is my first UFC event. It's been a bit dull, but I'm really excited for the main event. I've heard this is where it gets good usually. Yeah, this is the big moment. These bitches be tripping. So this is over, or are they actually waiting, or what's going on? People forget, man. Macy lost a fucking Happy Warrior. I know she did. She did. They saved us. 5.4k more people in here than the Apex. True. Don't know how we have 5k viewers. Somebody called Dan 50k gay. True. Danny Gay. Somebody called Danny Gay. They saved us. Well. The piggy finally went live again. What the fuck would you abandon us when there's no UFC and nothing else? People could have killed themselves, including myself. Thank you for the 5, but I'm good. Do we really need this main event? Let's be honest. No, we don't. But it would be fun at this point to see it. Cue the music. War is over. I don't know. This is why Gamrot versus Klein should have been 5 rounds. Land down under starts playing. Volk might step in. Wait, chat. I actually tweeted earlier, did I not? Time for the main event of this fight. Listen, I don't... Imagine Men at Work starts playing. Here comes Volk, dude. John Jones isn't a gorilla, but he could easily beat off 100 men. True. This is the downfall of the UFC live in action. No more fit in place than the Apex in big 2025. True. She saw some empty dishes in the sink. Okay. Macy Barber's like 5% downs. She does look a bit like Sydney Sweeney, yeah. Thank you for the £2. That is the beefy one. My new name is Patrick Nelson from Bemers Point, New York, and I'm sexually attracted to my brother Greg Nelson. Thank you for the $5. Impression of Ralph the Baker watching women's MMA for the first time. I don't know who that is. Thank you for the 2. First time it's happened, and it's for a women's MMA fight. There's been other moments, but not this soon to the walkout. Impression of TT Volk sitting down to watch. Can't wait for this one. Hang on a minute. Thank you for the 2. Get Cody McKenzie off the fishing boat ASAP. Yes. Still have nothing to say, Guru. Yeah, it's over. The main event's over. There's no main event. Shevchenko's in the crowd. Get in there. True. Best women's MMA fight ever. Right. Erin Blanchfield. Erin Blanchfield versus Macy Barber might just go down as the greatest women's MMA main event of all time. Never have I been this happy witnessing a women's MMA main event. This is next level excitement. Please make them all like that one. And they can the main event every week. Thank you very much for the best women's MMA main event of all time. Honestly, this is the best outcome. Yeah. Thank you for the $2. It is the best outcome, true. It's why you don't make women's main events, yeah. Thank you for the 2. Gamrot strikes again. He did. Gamrot strikes again, dude. He didn't like the way Macy was looking at him backstage. He fucking zapped her ACLs out. A card for the ages tonight. True. Netflix, now we're good. True. Guru, it's time to start your own promotion. I don't know. First women's MMA main event to not go 5 rounds. True. Fight was cancelled. We're aware of that now. Thank you for the 2. Thank you for the £2, Splio. They're talking over Bruce Buffer. Impression of Marab breaking Macy Barber's toe. Yeah, that was how he does it. He farted while it was in there. Fight was cancelled. Thank you for the 2. I know. Macy Barber is now 10 fights from a title shot. True. Good job. We put on the best women's MMA main event. We got it cancelled. We did this. Thank you for the $5. Gamrot versus Blanchfield being announced. Yes. Yes, it is. Thank you for the 5. Never have I had more respect for women than I do now. Our savior, Macy Barber. True. Is this the worst card of all time? It probably is, yeah. I'm so embarrassed for this pathetic promotion. The UFC has just tweeted Macy Barber's on her period. She can't fight. No, they didn't tweet that. So no scissoring, no. Don't skip my impression, Guru. I don't know what it is, dude. Just say it again rather than saying for me to check back. I can't check back at this point. There's too many. Chaz Skelly Emma's was even worse. Yes. That was worse, to be fair. Thank you for the £2. Did he do it on the walkout or some shit? This will go down as the fight card of all time. This should have been a loss due to forfeit. It should have been. No joke, those disgusting fake tits gave her some kind of health scare. You not only ruined your body, but your career on some... Did she really get some fake ones? Oh, she did get fake tits. Why wasn't I alerted about this or even consulted about this decision making? Oh, she did. What the fuck? They look terrible. Cut Barber on the spot, or in Blanchfield wins by inducing PMS. Have I got to send more money? No. Just say it in that one, man. Fucking hell. Don't start annoying me at this point. Greatest women's main event fight I've ever seen. Thank you for the 2. Dana Booking Jones versus Barber next. Good luck. Turns out the doc said Barber's eyes were too close together to fight. Alright, I never stopped Darren Till's title run. Gustafsson versus Erin on short notice. Yes, sure. Dana's fault for making a trash women's MMA main event. She had a seizure. CT Volk stepping up on short notice versus Blanchfield. Erin just said Hunter said Barber had a seizure. Okay. Blanchfield versus Barber being cancelled has getting out of school for summer break vibes. It does. Barber built like an avocado. All right. Dana just called up McDonald's to see if Molly's at work tonight. Thank you for the membership, Splio. I appreciate you. Thanks. Don't let this distract you that Jones is still ducking. He is still ducking, yes. President Dana explaining tonight's card. Yeah, we just took a shit on the whole Apex. Delta Ngannou reviving Macy Barber backstage. No. Thank you for the... Have you tried running her over? Turns out Marab slammed Macy too. Armin and Macy dapping up backstage. Thank you for 40 rupees. True. Someone said unprofessional or something. Is Ilya the perfect fighter? Eastern grappling plus based Western striking mentality? Yes, he is. Also funny how the UFC is cooked now. Women's MMA main event gets cancelled. True. Very true. It's disgusting. Guru hasn't been this ecstatic for someone's medical emergency since Gaziev's heart attack. I know. Gaziev's heart attack will never be dropped. Thank you for the $5 Canadian. She shat herself. Yeah. Well, I would have got that one right as well. That's a shame. 100 million bets, anti-guru, year to date, minus 211. All right. Thank you for the $5, John Miller. Thoughts on Strickland slander on Aiden's stream? He went after me a bit, but it wasn't even that bad. So he's just trying to show Nina that he's against me. He didn't really go after me. What would your reaction be if this happens in Jones versus Aspinall, assuming that fight happens? Also an impression of Aspinall's reaction to it. Yeah, mate, he just fucking shit his pants, mate. Dude, if that actually happened and Jones didn't walk out, cinema. I wouldn't shut up about it for the rest of time. Gamrot broke the fucking feed, sent them to an ad break to stew on it. Voodooed Barber and said, I'm main event. Fucking Chad Specky. I know, he is a marauder. Hey, Randy, nice. And then he went and found some, like, little mouse, and he called it Stuart. Thank you for the 5. Hey, Randy, nice Burks, bro. Thank you for the 5. Dark Age of the UFC. Yes. I missed the main event. What happened? Oh, it was a war. Actually a fucking war. I went out and everyone's obsessed with basketball. I live to see when the UFC gets that much attention. But how can they casuals won't watch and instead of putting on good cards with we get this? Thank you for the $10. Yeah, everyone's obsessed with basketball these days. I don't know. It is what it is, man. There goes a great fap. UFC's in shambles. She has a seizure. Early stoppage. Macy was just getting started. Damn, thank you for the $10, Vic Romano. People forget, man, Vanderlei got put out cold by Crazy Horse and went on to have CTE. True. No one talks about Abel Trujillo and Takeya Mizugaki anymore. Will that happen to the fun fighters of today? It probably will, sadly. But I don't think anyone will forget about Gaethje and, Dan Hooker and Poirier. Those are going to live on, I hope. Dana explaining to the wife how women ruined the main event. So, I guess I should slap them too, right? Thank you for the 2. Dustin deserves to fight of the night so far. True. Top 5 cursed UFC cards. 6 fights cancelled. Yes. Macy Barber booked against Armand Sarukian. Make it happen. Can we talk about how much of a douche Cruz is for saying Aspinall shouldn't demand his undisputed title shot? Cruz is a fucking retard sometimes. I just don't understand. He seems smart, but then some of the things he says are the dumbest things ever heard. And there's just no in between with Cruz. Didn't watch what happened with the poo. What happened with the poo? It won by decision. Just outlanded him every round, pretty much. It was a good performance. Not even a 2. I lost via taking too long washing the dishes. Okay. Impression of Tito thinking the fight actually happened and it was a war. What a fucking absolute crazy fight. Chelsea Chandler running in the cage with the cartoon sound effects is my favorite UFC moment. True. Thank you for the $5. Why is Brahim such an underdog? I don't know. He shouldn't have been as much of an underdog, but he should have lost, but he won. MMA on point, about to drop the top 10 latest pullouts. 2025 is the year of the vets losing and retiring Jones. Yes. Is it time to jump ship to ONE FC? No, it's even worse. Prime Fedor versus Prime Aspinall. Prime Stipe versus Prime Tom. Tom wins. Tom wins. No matter what. The fight night has now turned into a podcast. Yeah, and we're literally just watching these three yap at a fucking desk about the fights. Macy Barber took the road that some women's MMA fighters are just too tempted to take. Many a women's MMA fighter's career. Mid, overglazed. No, sorry. Thank you for the two. Did you see Paddy McCory MMA win? Vocal ground and pound. I saw vocal ground and pound. Yeah, he screamed "Free Palestine" in the face of some Israeli fighter. Cruz has no kids and has to compensate, so he always has to compensate and be the smartest in the room. In this case, it means defending the wrong opinion. He's a cat lady. Thank you for the 5 years. Impression of Rogan saying you can't blink when Barber fights. Don't blink. You might miss it. Thank you for the 2. Wait, what the fuck happened to the main event, dude? Oh, Barber just couldn't even be televised what she did to Blanchfield. Insane. One of them cards, like we should just always show these cards to boxing fans. True. Did you see Paddy McCory? I did see that. Dana blessed up with a surprise Gamrot main event. He did. Impression of bully at Aspinall bullying Bilal. Oh, you fucking blow up then, mate. Go on, blow up. Gamrot, the name of the ancient Polish sorcerer clan Fiziev ACL. The advert mid-round and now Barber's fake tits self-nuked before her main event in Gamrot. The main event can't be a coincidence. It's all because of Gamrot, true. Be honest, as Tom's coach, what do you fear most from John? I don't know if he gets anywhere near Tom's drinks in between rounds. Might spike him. Shevchenko didn't step in from the crowd. What a loser, I know. Do some fighters just not spar or train striking or something? Zachary Reese has just declined insanely since shaving his head. He used to be pretty good. Used to be the first round guy, but now he's not even UFC level. I know, he's had a weird few fights, hasn't he? This is how legends are made. Met Macy Barber a few months back. We dated for a little bit. The spontaneous seizures were a big red flag for me. Okay. Small real ones, bolt-ons all day. True. DC on a hamster wheel is the new main event. Been a minute. Missed you, big goo. Thank you for the 2. Thank you for the 5. Oh, so many. Small real ones. Do it. DC on a hamster wheel was the new main event. True. With an eclair dangling in front of him. Been a minute. Missed you, big goo. Thank you for the $2, dude. Impression of Bisping yapping. I appreciate you as well. Thank you for being here. Impression of Bisping yapping about his trip to the grocery store.
Right, he's gonna beat John Jones in the first round. People forget, man. Shut up.
Impression of McGregor finding out about the main event. Get this off my telly now. Oh, that fucking worked. Average fight card you should show your friends. True. Impression of Joe Rogan mistaking Ming Yang Zhang for other Asian Japanese fighters during the Smith fight as he beats the hell out of him. All right, thank you for the 5, yeah.
Good. Ching bong bing.
I don't know. Impression of Wonky Eye Bilal dying on the front line of God. It's time. Insert new sport guru. NBA guru starts now. Who wins? Pavlovich versus Almeida. Sergey Pavlovich loses. Money Moik said he bets it was the vaccine, then deleted it. Okay, there you go. I speak for all of us when I say we're switching to PFL. Man, what the fuck? Oh well, I doubt anyone wanted to watch anyway. To be honest, this is better. Keep up the good work, Guru. I'm getting my BS in sports casting. You motivate me. Shout out to you, man. Best of luck. Thank you for the 12 months of membership. Country accent. Put a good dip in. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about right here, brother. Yeah. Stand your base. Thank you for the $2. You must stand your base. I've got 7k viewers in here now. The card's over. What's up, guys? What's going on? Event didn't even happen. Was funny. The cursed road. Stand your base. It's a good time to live in San Antonio, UFC Noche. I hear it's going now. Where have you been, bruv? Nah, just been doing nothing. Let DC tie his shoes and then fight for the air. Okay. New main event. Longest women's fight piss break ever. I know, dude. When they gonna show up? Macy had Tito's onions. Barber is the hottest cancer patient ever. DC saying Erin might be crying backstage and the camera switching to her with a massive grin was just another one of those classic DC moments. Another amazing DC moment. Impression of Rogan comparing Barber's forehead to the ugly chick from Last of Us. People forget, man. She's immune to the virus. Impression of Valentina wishing to peg Minty Bet's bum. No. Bellato gave Barber herpes before the fight. There you go. Impression of Conor meeting Tung 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 Sahur and Chimpanzini Bananini. What's going on? Hey, fellas. Thank you for the $5. Will you consider doing PFL card pre-fight discussion videos? No, never. Do not tank my views like that. Thank you for the 5. Torturing yourself by reviewing all the mid-UFC ones? No, I'm good. Thank you for the 5. Impression of Volk walking in on Barber seizing till dead. It is it. You know, you stop playing, you're milking it, and I know it, so you need to stop. Barber pulling out one of the Apex last minute shows how much of a joke the Apex is. The Apex is mid, sick or not. She'll be sent to the Shadow Realm by Dana. But she won't be. She'll be put back in another main event. Aldo beats JM, got Batista, but the Mutant gets Yan. The Mutant? Marcus McGee beat him in a 3-rounder. Guru X Aspinall training vid coming soon, maybe. Thank you for the 2, I don't know. We haven't talked. Why is nobody saying Barber just got new boobs and that's probably 9? Why are you saying 9? Damn, I wanted to goon to the main event. Blue balls. I said Macy Barber gets momentum, becomes gooned over by MMA fans, starts whoring out on socials, gets fake tits, misses way, dies before walkout. Career over. I don't know if I should post this though, because she might be in like general, like really a lot of a pain. You know what I mean? I don't think she died on her walkout, but I said she took the cursed road that 50% of women's MMA fighters, 50% of mid women's MMA fighters take, and paid the price. OnlyFans inbound. Impression of Barber's tits exploding, causing the seizure. No. Gamrot shot in on her over-unders and popped her tits backstage. I really wanted to go to the main event, blue balls, yeah. What worst fight night of all time? It might just be up there. There was an I versus Calvillo card once upon a time, though. They found Macy's wiener and couldn't sanction it. Okay. Wish every women's fight could end like this. Gamrot really snuck a main event on us. That was crazy. I was raped by Mateusz Gamrot. Dude, Mateusz Gamrot really was. He really did sneak a main event on us like crazy. Fucking Gamrot, dude. Impression of Merab and McGregor. Merab delivers DoorDash to McGregor, but takes too long, and McGregor can... stop doing all of the different things to it, man. Jesus. Mate, where have you been? I've been fucking waiting for 10 minutes, mate. Brother, I got into a conversation with somebody in traffic, brother, so I had to stop for half hour, talk to him about immigration and wrestling, you know. And Ariel knows where the shekels... There are shekels nearby, as he can smell them with his enormous nose. Bombs are dropping all around, seeing a glint in the corner of his eye as he scurries over like a mouse, sniffing. All right, thank you for the 10. I don't know what this is. Classic Gamrot fluking a main event. True. Gamrot accidentally used his laser eyes while checking out Barber's knockers, for fuck's sake. True. Nina Drama should have stepped in on short notice. Yes. She should have. Thanks for uploading. You make my shitty job tolerable. No problem, dude. Thank you for the 2 Canadian McSnuggy. Pyfer by sub. Sneaky pick for 316. That's what I was going for. Arm triangle. Merab impression of Barber having a seizure. Everybody, just I have a story to tell you first before you cover her. This is what happens when you're told to seize your opportunities. Good one, dude. Impression of bully Aspinall giving Macy Barber a pep talk but can't stop bringing up her tits. You're just absolutely amazing. And those fucking tits, my God. Let me try and pop them. That'd be funny. Bigger joke, Barber or Minty Bets? What's the Minty Bets? What is going on about Minty Bets? Bigger joke. Someone was saying that earlier, but I missed it. Tuning into UFC Vegas found out Minty Bets isn't actually cooking up plays. She was just an industry plant all along. Hey, yo, was Minty Bets about to throw up on TV? Why haven't I seen the clip of her throwing up? I don't know what happened with Minty Bets, but she just forgot what to say about 5 times over. Frozen teleprompter. Gamrot accidentally used his laser eyes. Already read it. Thank you, though. Barbara having the seizure. How many times do you reckon DC signed Strip Jones petition? About 50,000. Women's MMA haters be like, I manifested this. So is Macy Macy is basically the female Armin. Are they getting married? Yes. Thank you for the 5. The fact they played the entire main event hype package just to cut to Fitzgerald going, we hate to break it to you guys, but hot take, all currently announced fights are shit. Not all of them. Superior Oliveira is a sick fight. Gotta wonder what is going through Blanchfield's mind. I don't think much. Impression of Volk purchasing a fleshlight with Marab. Thank you for the $2. That's it, you know. Get one of these and just fuck it, you know. What do you want? Have you ever been seizured by an MMA fighter? What would it take? Getting matched up against Blanchfield. What would it take? The illness she had is called Epstein-Barr virus. Okay. Sanko versus Barber, who wins? Sanko. What an unforgettable fight night. Laura Sanko should have stepped in on short notice. She should have done. Hello, Guru. These shitty UFC fights made me go on 2 dates. I don't leave the crib. Good for you, man. Thank you for the 5. Impression of Michael Bisping witnessing the seizure backstage and freaking out because he doesn't know how to stop it, so he starts instantly kicking her and yells, "Cut it out, you crazy cunt. Come on, stop fucking doing that, you fucking freaky bitch." Thank you for the $10. You're creeping us out, you fucking weird cunt. You fucking stupid bitch. Thank you for the 10. Macy got fingered too hard before the fight and started having seizures from it. Every comment on ESPN MMA's post is about Jones. Good. They had him as backup twice and refused him when they actually needed a backup twice. I'd be vengeful if I was Gamrot, dude. Gamrot's on a mission to ruin everything. Do you watch Bedtime MMA? What did do? Bedtime Crew. Impression of Raul trying to do CPR on Barber in an attempt to touch her chest and gets caught and says, "Chee-wee-wees." There you go. I'm not doing all of it. People forget, man. Gamrot headlined against Klein. He did. Early prediction for Ilya Charles. It's a toss-up. Ilya wins. TKO. Donations keep going for an hour more? No. Impression of Macy Barber doing this salmon dance backstage, but people think she's having a seizure and call off the fight. She's doing some JoJo Siwa shit. Oh, this is over. I'll call this off. She was doing some JoJo Siwa dance moves backstage, and they just called off the fucking fight. Apparently her knees were weak and her arms were heavier, and there was some vomit on her sweater already, I heard. This just in, Volker stepped in to fight Aaron. There you go. Did Gamrot call out Armin? No, he didn't for some reason. Have a meeting with HR Monday morning. My coworker complained because I took her pad home, but it was literally in the garbage. How can I get in trouble for taking garbage? It's not stealing. Interesting. I don't know what problems you're facing, but good luck with them, Canadian. Cadian. Good luck. Thank you for the 14. Why do you guys get to be so close to that name? Does O'Malley do Marab in the rematch? I think he does. I've retardedly thinking that he does. Last dono, bedtime slept on concrete impression. What? Last dono. I was just nearly through him as well. I'd be vengeful if I was Gamrot too. Do you watch Bedtime MMA? Goated. They had him as backup twice and they refused him when they actually needed backup twice. I'd be vengeful if I was Gamrot too. Yeah, I read it. What about it? I mean, that's like, oh, that's your last donor. Okay, fair enough. Yeah. Bedtime slept on concrete impression. What it do? There you go. Can't wait for the rematch. A real barn burner. True. Shevchenko impression. Calling Barber Jimmy Neutron Head. All right. This is Jimmy Neutron Head. Impression of Ariel and Bilal fighting each other in Gaza, and Ariel grabs a gold bar from his coat and KOs Bilal with it. What an awful card. Anyways, I see Whitaker in public. I'm going to throw a tennis ball at his head and see if he goes jelly-legged. All right. Thank you for the 8 months of membership. Trying to make him go jelly-legged is so fucking funny. Wait, what happened with Blanchfield versus Barber? I was fucking. It was just the best women's main event you've ever seen. Last pay-per-view, Paul Craig dropped out last second. Now this. Are they even trying? So many fights falling through. Even main events 10 minutes before. I know. It's pathetic. Impression of Macy Barber falling into a wood chipper. Thank you for the £2, Bleo. Billy Ray Goff almost set the new bonus record. All right. iPad, Jesus Christ. Thank you for the 2 Canadian. Will you drop your predictions for who will fight on the now San Antonio card? I'm not going to do a video about that. Want to make it my first UFC event IRL. I have no idea what they're going to do in that. Sorry. Thank you. Did you see Marab say Arman pulled out because of weight? Yeah. Thank you for the 2. I did see that. Bedtime should make a UFC fighter as terrorists tier list. I don't think he should do that, no. But he had a good body cam tier list, so that'll be good for Piper's next one. Dana's going to hear about us in a week from Nelk. Yes, true. Nelk boys will tell him about this one. Impression of Rogan interview of Macy post-seizure. So what happened to you schizoing out, you silly bitch? Cut Barber, what do you think this is the 4th time? Yeah. True, yeah. That would be what makes the UFC take action. Just found out Mark Hunt's childhood. Holy shit. I don't know. Did you watch Oki versus Aswell? Commentary was mad gay for Oki. DC especially, of course. I haven't seen it. Impression of Mark Goddard mid-fight having... I know it was on this card, but I didn't watch it all the way. Impression of Mark Goddard mid-fight having a seizure on the canvas and repeatedly saying, hold the door, like Hodar did in Game of Thrones. Hold the gate. Stop the fight. Stop the fight. Stop the fight. Not Goddard. Not Goddard. Mark Goddard. Mark Goddard. Mark Goddard. Was stat checking how the fuck did Hooker beat Gamrot? He didn't. He didn't at all. Let's start betting on if Gastelum makes weight and if he pulls out. I have Gastelum being subbed by a burrito before the weigh-ins. Impression of John Anik narrating the seizure. And haha, here we have Macy Barber schizoing out. Thank you for the membership, Rumple Foreskin. Since you're already torturing yourself making pre-card prediction videos for even your mid-UFC cards, will you consider doing videos on PFL cards? It's not the same. Doesn't get the same viewership. Thank you for the 1 month for membership. TITI, or the gifted membership. Impression of John Anik practicing CPR on Barber, but her fake tits explode like airbags and send John flying like the Team Rocket in Pokemon. Ha! I'm blasting off again. Ha! Thank you, Sextra MMA, for the membership. Thoughts on BJ Penn finally beating the clone that was pretending. BJ Penn did try and beat up his mum as she was pretending to be a clone. I might make a video on this soon. Impression of Macy Barber backstage doing the worm with Johnny Walker. I don't know, man. Macy Barber backstage doing the worm with Johnny Walker. Yeah, look at me, I'm doing it different. Macy Barber still fought better than Macy Chiasson, true. Little sis really thought she was Peyton Tabit. Alright. Is there any chance once Netflix deal is signed that the UFC tries to get Conor to fight one more time? I reckon they could try it, yeah. For the UFC against Chandler to beat Jake Paul Tyson streaming numbers. They could try and do that, yeah. But I don't know if it would beat those numbers. Thank you for the 10. I don't know if it would. Thank you for the $1, Larry Silverstein. Laura Sanko trying to defend her solely because she's a women's MMA fighter. True, Prometheus. Very true. Very true indeed. Impression of a man smiling. Thank you for the 2. Do, 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 do. Impression of Ariel starting forest fires and then lecturing BJ Penn about global warming. All right. Ah, you're paying taxes for this. Impression of used car salesman Ariel checking if a single mum is from the tribe before pressing her into putting her kids up as collateral. No. Everyone, thank you for the $5. Surely Lopez versus Yair headlines Noche fight night. Surely, right? If it's a fight night, that'd be good. But that means they may not be doing Volkanovski versus Evloev. Or they might not be doing Volkanovski Rodriguez. Which is the goal. You know what I'm saying? That's the goal right there. Surely Lopez versus Yair headlines Noche fight night. I've already read it. Wow, 2 years. What a journey. Tom Aspinall bullying Leon impression. Yeah, mate. You're a fucking lispy fucking weirdo, mate.
Ah, stop it!
Please don't forget to send some love and water to Spanion as he faces his new challenge. Let's Oj. I don't know what happened to him, but yeah. Thank you for the $5. Eugene draining Blood Diamond's life force for Cachoeira France. He is. They've been draining Blood Diamond's life force for a long time. Guru Charles is going to win. I believe that. I don't believe it, though. That's the problem. Thank you for the membership, Big Bald Head. Appreciate the membership, dude. I may make the most unprofessional fight recap video of all time for those fights. Impression of good old JR from Monday Night Raw narrating Barber being attacked backstage by Triple H with a steel chair. No, everyone stop now with these. Dubbing your videos in Mandarin on Blibli Audiem. I don't care. Thank you for the 5. Impression of Barber telling Blanchfield. I do care, actually, on paper. So get sued if it happens. Impression of Barber telling Blanchfield she has a secret move, which turns out to be her giving herself a seizure so she can pull out. I have a secret move. How far do you see Dominic Reyes getting in light heavyweight? He'll make a run for the belt again. And then Yuri will kill him in the cage. And he'll die. Anyway, I'm done now. See you later, guys. Thank you for tuning in. I'm back, you know. Whoa. Would you believe it, dude? I'm back in the mix. People forget, man. If I didn't ask if you believed, I said I do. Okay. Thank you for the 2. Well, good luck on that belief. Because Oliveira is going to get killed and put himself in the octagon after Ilya Tapirian knocks him down badly in round 1. If Jones retires, who should Tom fight? Jones. See you later. I'm done, guys. See you later. Goodbye. Toodle pip. I showed up for this event, no, and then we'll be back to it now that the UFC is back. Is the plan, anyway. See you later. Guten Tag.